amazing.
That shit was on it, bro.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I fucking love it.
Yeah, that like we got hooked in, and I was like, "Ding!"
Yo, I was synchronized.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Fourth and Dirty, guys.
Welcome. How you doing?
It is episode number 33 of season 4.
Oh yes.
It's fucking July.
fucking July.
July 3rd.
July 3rd.
For America's birthday. Hell yeah.
No,
It is episode 169.
oh my god.
For those who keep a long count.
Wow.
169.
Didn't even tell me this.
Aye.
We have a guest in the house.
We do have a guest in the house. Make sure to
Hello,
talk
everybody.
right into the wonderful penis.
We got,
my
Just to
God.
get that beautiful
We got
voice.
another
Make me blush
Adam.
before I talk. Thanks.
another Adam
Hello.
here.
Yep.
This is fucking great. I love this.
I love it.
But first, before we get into all that, Adam, where can the people find us?
You can find us on the wonderful Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of it at Fourth and Dirty. Don't forget it. Of course, you can go on the wonderful website, fourthanddirty.com, as well as our wonderful new emails. I'm still going to say new emails. And I'm going to double check, because I chucked again, but they're dry still. Show at Fourth and Dirty, Evan at Fourth and Dirty, and Jesse at Fourth and Dirty. I was kind of hoping you guys would send an, last minute question to our wonderful guest, Adam. Since he's a Steeler-loving son of a gun.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all can tell. My purple towel. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at
Wait,
that. Look at it. Oh, my God.
Horrifying.
You can see us on a wonderful Twitch live right now. You see it.
Let's go.
As well on YouTube when we're recorded, of course, if you didn't get to see us live. And it's all good. And, of course, if you just want to hear us on the wonderful Apple, Google, Spotify, and Stitcher podcasts, you can always do that. Please like, subscribe, follow, rate, comment, all of it. Don't forget it, guys. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it.
Hell yeah.
I think
what?
this is working.
Yes, it is working to my knowledge. We are still, new to this shit, guys. So, Fourth and Dirty, you already fucking know. Okay?
Yeah. If you haven't noticed, we
What's up?
have some fancy new lights.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, there's some color.
There's some color, there's some pretties,
I think it allowed us to soften everything up, so I think we might even look better. I don't know if that's possible, but
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty ugly, but you always call
It's
me an
all-
ugly ass. I
guys
keep
look
looking over there,
Oh
and
my
I
God.
stop looking over there.
No, we're looking at
But
him
Neil's not
and-
here,
Yeah,
so
we're looking at Adam and the camera.
and
and the
like I
peoples.
feel like I moved it over here.
Yes.
Um,
Adam's covered his face.
yeah, he's covered his face. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
But besides Adam in the house, we've got a
Yes.
bunch of new changes I wanted to show off. I came up with a new tagline. I want to see what y'all think. Strong community, better fantasy football leagues.
Look at that shit.
No,
That's some good shit.
powerful. It's powerful.
Right?
I like it.
Okay. You're literally, like, you're all hearing it first, right here, right now. I made this change
That's
earlier
first right
today. I went after the WWE, like then, now, together forever with the period like stuff. I was like, I like that. Just
Yeah,
Let's give it to him.
we're on it.
give it to him, baby.
We're on it.
Is that why you asked me if I like wrestling?
No, we love wrestling.
We
so-
love wrestling. Yeah.
I've been watching that shit since I was like 5.
But yeah, you can
Insanity.
check out like the homepage, all the episodes,
All of it. Look at that
Look
beautifulness.
at that stuff. All the
It's all pretty.
all your fun leagues are there, guys.
It's just in front of you. Look at that.
Oh, it is in front of me.
Just like how you. I be looking at him.
Yeah, I gotta
like,
stop
for
looking
the-
over there. It's over here.
It's
And look,
over
this
here.
this new community page. We're gonna start
God, it's so pretty.
spotlighting. We're gonna start spotlighting our guests. So Adam, you may be our first spotlight we put up here on the community page.
Oh, man,
if you're cool with
nice.
that.
Yeah, thanks.
The rumor is you are definitely in the Filthy Casual League this year. Is that what
Yes.
I've heard?
I
A fish?
mean, I've been begging.
Yes.
Begging?
Literally-
He's been begging.
Literally begging
Yes.
since last year. So
So
be grateful
I
to
started.
whoop
I
y'all's
started
ass.
at Paddlefish like in October. So it was like right when we like started everything. So
Yeah.
it's
Right.
like, oh,
no, yeah,
damn
it was bad timing, but it's
It
all
was bad
good.
timing.
It gave me a year to figure it out. So
Hell
I know
yeah.
how he's gonna draft now. So it works.
yeah.
It works to my
I love it.
advantage.
Fuck yeah, I love it. Well, yeah, check out the website. There's going to be a lot more coming there as we
Oh yes.
jump into the season. We've got a bunch of really new cool things we're going to be doing this year.
Oh yeah.
Watch parties, all that fun fucking
Do some
shit.
fundraisers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
All
before
of
we
it.
get into our divisional series
Oh yes.
with the AFC, NFC East, Adam, we wanted to spend some time interviewing you. You're on the casting couch.
You're on the
Spotlight.
casting couch.
Spotlight. No, yeah. I mean, as a football fan, I've been a Steelers fan a long time, since the late '90s. Cordell Stewart, Jerome Bettis, Heinz Ward.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Are
look
you
at that.
from
guys that kind of brought me in?
the Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh
No,
area?
actually, not at all.
So how did you become a fan?
My brothers don't like any teams in Florida.
Yes.
And they kind of forced me on the Steelers once I told them who my favorite players were, which
yeah.
basically were the guys I just told you.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, basically, you're obviously a Steelers fan.
Hell yeah.
So it was easy.
Obviously.
To me, though, I love Pittsburgh. I love the
heart.
stadium. I miss Heinz Field, but I went to Acrisure last year. It was fantastic with my mom. That was awesome.
That's dope.
Great experience. So
What game did you go see?
the Patriots.
Ah!
The Patriots.
Which
Which is funny because my mom's a Patriots fan, so it worked out great. I was okay with them winning. I was pissed off, but no.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank God we fucking won that game.
We should have, though. That fumble on the goal.
Yo, I was like, yo, thank God, please.
The punt return, man.
Oh, my
Whatever.
God, that's
It's
some
all good.
bullshit.
We won't go there.
We'll go there later.
Maybe I want to go there. Could you do me a favor and just get a little bit more on that mic
Oh, yeah,
for me?
I'm sorry. Yeah,
you
there
can
you go.
tilt it up.
Yeah, you
a little
can
bit
tilt
if you
that,
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I moved back is what happened.
You got too comfortable in the casting.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do that.
I was getting really comfortable.
We only started.
I was listening to you guys. I mean,
We
what a
We were
great podcast.
serenading him
I
with
mean,
our voices.
let me
and we were
enjoy it.
getting close to that point, guys.
Yeah, no, it's all
only
good.
started grilling you. I haven't even fucking got into this yet.
No, this is
All right,
great.
so
Oh,
how
wait,
long have you?
before. Oh wait, what were you
Let's
gonna?
just do the interview first, and then we'll get into all our news.
No. Yeah, go for it.
How long have you been playing fantasy
Yeah.
football?
Total, probably about like 10 years.
Okay,
But-
so
Damn,
we're
bitch.
not talking about
Oh,
a
yeah.
newbie here.
Yeah, it's been about 10 years. There was like a 2-3 year break. It's funny. The first league I got invited to, I won, and I didn't get invited back. So I had like a 2-3 year skip.
Bitch, what? I'm on my league. I'm
that's
like,
awesome.
just because I won this last year doesn't mean I'm not gonna come back. I'm like, y'all better let me in.
It's all
I like
good.
it.
It's all good. No, I gotcha. I'd rather come from under the radar like I did.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be way better. But no, it's pretty cool. It was actually the first couple years you really want to start drafting receivers, and I got Calvin Johnson the year he should have won MVP.
Oh my God.
And I had Jordy Nelson that year.
Sheesh.
And I went 0 running back without realizing
That's what I'm
zero
talking about.
running back
Fuck the
was.
running backs.
Everybody thought I was crazy.
Fuck yeah.
And I won. It was awesome.
Oh,
It was
it
a work
works,
league
guys.
too, so I could talk
It
about
works.
shit.
You see it. Casting Couch proves.
No.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it was
No
awesome.
running backs.
As I was telling you earlier,
Yes.
you shouldn't be doing it, but anyway,
Yeah.
it did help me win. But past 5 or 6 years, I'm in a league with my high school buddies, so we do that
Nice.
every
Oh,
year.
yeah.
It's a 2 quarterback league, so it's a little bit different. So
okay.
like drafting wise, strategically,
Yeah, you had
it
to prioritize
changes. Yeah,
QBs
exactly.
way more.
Yeah, you're
exactly. Like sometimes you have your 2 QBs within the first 4 rounds.
Yeah,
Kinda
absolutely.
crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
So, not always, but no, it's really cool. I like it. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. It makes it a little bit different than
Right,
the normal,
absolutely.
the standard of things.
Any recent championships?
No.
No. So
Playoff-
so you're
playoff
playoff
classes.
bound every year?
Pretty much. I
So you always compete.
I had some
like
bad
that.
injuries. Andrew Luck retired on me.
Woo!
I had Saquon a couple years. I had
Aye,
CMC
aye.
when he got hurt.
Okay, so you got
Aye.
fucked. You got fucked.
I feel like I have some excuses. I'll run with that. But no, last year was pretty cool though. I was tied for last place, and I won 6 straight games to make the playoffs. And
Nice.
that was
How much did you win?
that was a success in my own right.
Okay, you
and
went
if
positive.
Tony Pollard would have caught this one-handed touchdown pass that I still can see to this day,
He
I
has
would have
nightmares.
won. I would have won, and I would have been in the championship game. But
Yeah,
it's
100%.
okay. It's all right. You don't win them all. It's all
I
good.
feel you.
No,
I feel you.
No, it's
Yeah,
all
what
good.
happens?
I literally lost to this guy last year.
Yeah, I remember you talking to me about it. And he played everybody. I told him not to.
Oh my
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so is
that's
that that's gonna be my next question. Is that your fantasy advice? Don't listen to Evan.
No,
Oh my God.
I mean, maybe 90% of the time,
Shit.
turn it off and then listen to him a little bit.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just a little
Okay.
bit,
The
just a little
opposite,
bit.
yeah.
Just a little bit. Okay.
No.
I mean, every once in a while, he is
3
right.
out of 4 leagues.
3
He
out of
was in a
4.
championship.
I don't know
so
how I
you
do it,
can't
guys.
argue that. You can't argue that. Sometimes you just close your eyes and you pick and you win some. So
Shit, Kyle Ridley's fucking all that time ago, you know. The guys know.
Yeah,
The guys
absolutely, absolutely. All right, well, let's get into some news. I think this is what you mentioned. We skipped the league news.
Know. Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So let's get into that. First and foremost, for the Striped League, we have a new member. Welcome, Mike.
Oh, yes.
We appreciate you picking up the mantle from Mikey. Mikey, so long, buddy. Thanks for all the wins. We appreciate it.
Hell yeah. He's still the first champion to go.
He's one
undefeated.
of our undefeated champions.
We invited him. Like you said.
He pulled a U.
He pulled the U.
Joined a league, won the championship, went undefeated.
Undefeated,
kept
bitch.
him in the league.
And he stayed, yeah.
He,
That's the difference.
Bitch, he's
It's
never
not that he
watched.
stayed, it's that you didn't
He's
kick him
barely
out.
watched football, motherfucker.
Never.
Oh, see, oh man, that bothers me. Did
Yo,
he auto draft?
bitch.
He didn't auto draft.
No, he's not an auto drafter.
No, not
He does
okay,
zero
more respect.
research beforehand. He just
shows up,
starts
drinks,
putting
and
Sometimes you just overthink it.
Yeah.
And you pick this guy when you knew you should have just picked that.
And you
guy.
know what's funny is for some years he can be very competitive.
Oh, yeah.
He's won a championship, but he's also won 2 Sackos as well.
Yeah,
so he's
2
also been
Sackos.
terrible. So I think
What do
he
you do if you lose?
Oh.
Ooh. In our home league, we have you have to dance, do an
Yes.
interpretive dance to a very embarrassing song.
Of the champion's choice.
Where though?
Champions.
Where? Like, do you record it?
We record it usually in our thing. But the loser this year, for the first time in our league's history, we have a back-to-back loser.
Yeah.
So we feel like we have to escalate
Yeah.
the situation.
Make it harder or just different?
Maybe
we
just
might-
public.
One of the original
arena.
ideas
Oh, I
was he
see,
has to do it
same
in public
thing,
now.
but
Yeah, now in
okay.
public.
Man, that's tough.
Because
yeah.
this last time we picked Thong Song, and he enjoyed it too
Did
much.
he wear the
He had all these. He had the whole music video down pat, and it was just dancing.
He was in it.
Okay.
He was the
whole-
backup
He enjoys
dancer.
this. That's why he
Rico,
lost
if you're,
again.
Yeah,
You
listening
understand
to
that, right?
this, chime in here.
Yeah.
It was
Rico is all about
absolutely-
it.
It's absolutely nuts, my guy. But
hilarious.
Mikey, appreciate you and everything that you've done for us over the years. Apparently, he's going to stay around in our group chat, so he doesn't even want to leave the group chat. He's just like, I don't want to play fantasy football anymore.
All good.
Oh, really?
Fuck it.
So he'll probably even show up to the draft party.
Fuck it. I love him.
Show up.
It's
Yeah,
all
he's
good.
great. That's what we kept telling him because he almost left last year. He's like, I'm like, dude, we're not gonna kick you out. We love having you here.
Straight
we
up.
love the easy W's, so no one's complaining. You know,
Right.
we're gonna do. But now,
And bitch, I've actually lost to him a bunch of
oh,
times.
I have too. You're like,
It's
what
fucking
the fuck?
some bullshit.
Yeah.
The fuck.
But Mike, I don't want to say his last name, but Mike J. Welcome to the league.
Hell yeah.
He is significantly better than Mikey.
I can't wait to do all the trades with him.
He and I have a
ready.
long-standing rivalry in the mini dynasty league. That's actually where he's coming from.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, so he plays in there with Farron. He's won many championships. He commissions that league.
Nice.
So he's got all the experience and know-how to like really kick this shit up a notch. So I'm really excited.
I'm gonna be
for-
pushing him today, guys,
Is this
to
the
look at the
league I'm
camera a
in,
lot
too?
and
Yeah.
look at him.
Oh,
Huh?
I get nervous.
You get
So I
nervous?
should be nervous too.
No, don't be.
Guy
He's not
seems
different
like a
league. Different
professional.
league.
Oh,
different
okay, that's
league,
what I was
but we have
asking. Okay, good.
competitors in our league.
That's right.
In the stripe in the Philly Casuals league, we got competitors up in there. Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Competition's good, but
Hell yeah.
that guy sounds like a real pro.
I don't know.
Eh,
I won the championship in his home league
yeah.
this last season. I call it mini
That's
dynasty
two.
because it's 8 keeper.
8 keepers.
So over the last couple years, I've been like,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been building this team up, and that third last year and then first this year. So
Talk
now
about
like,
building a team. That's really cool.
yeah.
That's actually really cool.
He adopted
Be
a
like a
team from
general
a
manager.
random
Adopted a
person.
team, yeah, fucking just been building
And
it
he's
up
been-
over the years.
That's really cool.
I'm really proud of it. It's
That's
like it's
awesome.
my little baby.
No, that's a really cool league.
Such a good team. But
Oh, yes.
anyways, as for the rest of our leagues, you may not have seen a notification, but in the background, we've been activating all the
Yes.
leagues. So keep an eye out.
I was like,
That shit is
I
coming
will be coming
quick.
and contacting you, and you will be getting kicked out, or you will be getting stayed in. Because I am ruthless. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Filthy Casual League is his league, guys.
Yeah. I ask you yes or no. No. Okay. Bye. Out.
Well, obviously,
This guy is sitting right in front of here on the casting couch. He got a spot.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll take 2. I'll take
Look at
another
him, look
spot
at
if you
him.
need me.
Motherfucker.
he's so good. I'll
I'll,
take two.
Yeah, whatever.
Fucking
Give
run
it to
2
my
different
dog.
teams.
Yeah, I swear.
Jesus. I'm
But yeah,
dead.
Filthy Casual League, keep an eye out. The Semantics Listener League, keep an eye out. We've activated all those
Are we
leagues.
doing the ladies league again?
My understanding is the Ladies League is going to be a thing. I'm trying to get it to 12.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I got a friend who wants to join, so growing and growing and growing, guys.
Oh, yeah.
So keep an eye out. You'll hear probably more couple weeks, I would say. End of July, start of August is usually when all this shit pops off on
Yeah.
us. So stay tuned for that.
And real quick, back to Adam real quick, because
Yeah.
we didn't ask this last little question.
What?
Talk to me.
Any advice for the community that you think you
Yeah.
can give?
Fantasy-wise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
You
Well,
were
it just
talking
depends
about
what league
you
you're
were talking
in.
about zero RB earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, ZRB. I'm not crazy about ZRB right now because I feel like there's only a couple really good backs, and if you can snag one of those guys, you can take advantage of that. Kind of like Kelsey. I think Kelsey had like 100 points over the
Disgusting.
next tight end last year, so him
Yeah.
as a first rounder is totally okay with me. Honestly, 5 or below, 5 to 10, I'd be okay with taking Kelsey. But pass catchers, kind of like what you guys are talking about, is where it's at. I mean, as your flex, you want a pass catcher over a running back, especially the running backs that you're grabbing later in the rounds are probably not catching passes, or they're only catching passes. So if you're in a half PPR league versus a full PPR league, that can make a difference. That would make you want pass. Well, you know, it just depends, I guess. But that might make me want to get a running back a little later, scoring touchdowns. Someone like we're going to talk about, maybe a Damian Harris if he's scoring at the goal line in a non-PPR league. But otherwise, you want to try to get some of these elite pass catchers.
Yeah.
You guys hear this? He's speaking the truth. He's speaking all that truth.
Other than that, don't pull a trigger on quarterbacks or tight ends in the middle round.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And I think as far as quarterback, if you grab Hurts, Allen, or Mahomes, you're sitting pretty. Other than that, you can wait a little bit. And same for tight ends. You don't pay the price for a high one like Kelsey, Andrews. Depending on how you feel about
dying
Pitts.
On the inside.
Depending how you feel about
See the
Pitts.
pain.
I don't know how you feel about Pitts. But really, Kelsey, Andrews, I would wait on the tight end and just try to take a lottery shot later in the draft.
Oh, yeah.
That's usually how I like to roll.
I love it. I love it.
Love it. Let's get into some NFL news.
Oh, yes.
Do it! Just do it!
I wasn't expecting that one.
Oh, yeah.
of all the
Going
clips
crazy.
he's got available to him,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
not the one I
Stripes.
thought would come up. Bills have re-signed head coach Sean Dermott and the general manager Brandon Beane. So that means business as usual. I like to bring that up for fantasy reasons because, you know, they do make big decisions on, well, at least the head coach does. You know, who's getting the fucking ball, or you know, who's important, who's not important, you know, who's worth signing, who's not worth signing. So when you see something like that, either business as usual or things are about to fucking change, it's always worth pointing out. Speaking of, the Rams have signed Sony Michel again.
Sony Michel.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell
Welcome back,
no.
baby. That's a great clip for this next one. Devontae Parker gets a 3-year, $33 million extension with the Pats.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Evan?
No.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
No. I'm not happy.
So pissed off.
It's only $14 million guaranteed.
No, when
It's
that
not
shit
terrible.
came up, I'm like, yo, my buzzer came on. I was like, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I'm like, oh, shit, what's up?
Whoa.
I see New England Patriots. Like, oh, shit, fucking Johnny Hopkins. And I'm like looking at it. I'm like,
Devontae Parker.
what?
It starts with the same two letters.
It's like, what
but
the
no.
fuck? I don't want that.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Wrong guy.
Exactly, Adam.
You still might get Hopkins.
Yeah.
Belichick loves Hopkins. He's going to make it happen.
Please. But we don't have a quarterback. Okay.
Mac he'll put the ball where he needs to
Bro,
be.
Mac needs to do a better job. All right?
Yeah.
He had no offense. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the Pats.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about the Pats.
Tim, yeah, you might have to fight to the death for your spot in the Semantics League.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
definitely something that might happen.
Oh, my God. This
It
motherfucker
is-
says, I'll fight to the death. I know that's right.
Bro, it is. It has been first come, first serve for many a year now.
Yeah, once that money
although
comes
if
out.
something changes, we might change that entire situation.
I know
because,
that's right.
I mean, well, I don't mind talking about it. They're talking about doing a major and a minor league this year
Hell.
versus
Fuck yeah.
this crazy triple threat championship we've been doing the last couple of years.
Yep.
So sort of mirror it like, do you watch like soccer at all? Like the
little
English
bit.
Premier League?
Yeah,
So
a
kind of
little
like
bit.
that where you got like this major. So if you finish in the bottom three, you can get relegated down to minors. And then
Yep.
if you finish bottom three, then you get fucking kicked out.
You get kicked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that like similar to best ball? I think best ball's like that, right?
Oh,
No, best
little
ball
bit
as a fantasy format is anybody on your roster, including your bench, is technically starting, and then it's just puts whoever is the highest
okay.
scorers up top. So that's why it's called best
Motherfuckers
ball.
That was the
pick
one
their
where they
team.
release the guys into free
Yeah,
agency.
motherfuckers pick their team in this month.
Yeah, they're already drafting. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's
wow.
like millions of teams out there.
I mean, man,
And
our
it's
draft
like-
is really early.
Their money is
So-
mad money, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I ain't got that
Keep
money
going.
yet.
No.
Shit, are you good? Fuck.
No.
Chilling, puppy. You chilling.
My draft for my high school league is July 29th.
Oh my God, Tim.
July 29th?
Oh, man, yeah. Our first draft was in July, so we made a deal that will always be in July. So
Oh,
if someone
hell
gets hurt,
no.
someone gets fucked, whatever.
Fuck.
You deal with it.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
bitch.
It's rough.
When you're in our We're gonna
rough.
do it like later.
No, that's what I prefer, obviously.
Okay,
But
thank
it's
God,
pretty cool
'cause
that we have a
shit,
tradition like
we ain't
that.
doing
It's
no
fun.
fucking
No,
August
it's okay.
fucking 1st. This motherfucker said August 1st draft. What? No.
Damn, that's.
No.
I do like. I would like some more consistency, but I guess that's neither here nor there.
Oh, this bitch. He said, "Hold up now."
We got a shit ton of fucking rumors. I guess that's news, right?
Hell, fuck yeah.
Where's my fucking
rumors?
X-Files?
Is that? Oh, that's X-Files.
I like that it's like blown out.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, the rumors all over the place. It's that time
Yep.
of year. Miami Dolphins have allegedly offered a contract to Dalvin Cook,
Mm.
who allegedly has other offers. Allegedly, and he's allegedly going to weigh all his options. Allegedly.
Bro, that's some nasty shit right there.
I mean, that's going to fuck up the Dolphins big time. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be talking about the Dolphins today with our AFC, NFC East. He could go to another team and have way more impact.
100%.
Honestly. Like,
What? Dalvin?
yeah.
What other team? You think he would have more impact than the Dolphins?
The Jets?
Oh, with Brees
Yeah.
Hall coming back?
well,
He's not going to
if,
be ready week one.
If
There's no
Yeah,
way.
I feel you. But halfway through the
If.
season, he'll be good.
But with
halfway through the season,
Yeah, so Dalvin,
halfway through the season, bitch, you might be out.
I
0-8.
don't feel like the Jets want Dalvin. I feel like that's fire. I feel like that's fire and smoke.
Oh, okay.
I think it's the Dalvin camp sending that out. So the
Oh.
Dolphins signed Dalvin.
well, where the
That's
hell
what
do
I
you want Dalvin to go?
I mean, we're gonna,
I think Miami might be the best spot. To
Really?
be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
all right.
I do. With Mike McDaniels and that offensive system.
I
yeah,
don't know
for sure.
about that.
I mean, he's gonna immediately jump to the start.
Oh,
of
no
it,
doubt. No doubt. There's no one there that
Yeah.
he'll
Well, we'll dig more into that here in a bit. We do actually have more Dolphin news. Tyreek Hill is now under investigation for assault and battery.
Oh no.
He slapped somebody upside the head on a boat, is
Again,
my
right?
understanding.
Oh no.
Yeah, so he's probably going to get himself a nice little... I would imagine it'll
He's
inevitably
a
get
first rounder
dismissed.
too. So what do you do with
Yeah,
him?
he is.
And if
You
it
know
doesn't
what
go
round
to-
I snagged him in? I snagged him in the 4th round last year.
You
That's a
got
deal.
Tyreek in the 4th.
Yo,
That's
they
a
just
deal.
they just gave it to me. I was like, I guess I'll take him in the 4th.
People were like, no, Pat. So sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I guess.
That was
Fuck
a big
it.
mistake.
Yeah.
Oof.
Josh Jacobs may be holding out this season.
Ay, ay,
He's not happy. He wants a contract extension.
ay. He deserves some
That
money.
one actually scares me.
Yeah?
The Saquon doesn't scare me, but the Josh Jacobs one scares me.
Okay.
I think.
That seems legitimate. Interesting.
For me, yeah, I don't know.
I would dump everybody and take Josh Jacobs and New England Patriots.
Whoa.
Real quick.
Yes, I know.
Insane.
I was like,
Yeah.
I'll take everybody, like jump everybody except for Ramondre and have him just that too. I'm cool with that.
Fair
Those
enough.
two.
Fair
That's what I want. But they ain't gonna listen to me unless they watch this damn video.
You got Parker though, so.
Yeah, I
sorry.
know. You saw that shit? It
Cry
came
chop
up to
it.
me.
Hassan Haskins, he's the backup running back in Tennessee. The Derrick
Ay,
Henry
ay, ay.
arrested him and his girlfriend, both arrested for aggravated assault, attacking each other.
Come on.
He's like a 4th rounder, so his career is done.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy. Speaking of assault, Devontae Adams has his assault case from last year.
When he ran into that person?
Trump, yeah, when he pushed that dude down.
Oh my
Ran
gosh,
into-
yeah.
Yeah.
ran into.
Apparently it's been handled. And finally, we have 4 players suspended for gambling.
Ay,
Woo!
ay, ay.
2 of them Colts. Fuck yeah! Reppin' the U, baby.
Hell yeah.
Fucking clowns.
Ay, ay, ay.
Isaiah Rodgers and Rashad Berry for the Colts. Tennessee lost Nicholas Petitfrey and free agent Demetrius Taylor.
Free agent.
Yeah, no,
You're done.
He's done for sure.
Yeah.
Nicholas was a nobody, and Isaiah Rodgers and Rashad Berry have both been cut by the Colts.
Done.
So,
I think gambling.
woo, that storm
Sheesh.
is coming in hot.
God damn.
Thank God we got a UPS.
I was like,
Hopefully,
these I don't understand why these motherfuckers are gambling when they make hella more money than us.
No,
They're
I mean,
breathing and they're
Either way,
making
just
money.
wait. If you're not making that much money, you'll be out of the league soon anyways. And you
Straight
can
up.
gamble all you want. But
Yeah.
why even- now that you're suspended, you're probably not going to be in the league that much longer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Think
now you
about
can
it.
do all the
Especially if
gambling,
you're
but now
not
you're
in
fucked.
important. You got to be in the field now. You got to be in mini camp and training camp. You got to
Yep.
show the coaches who you are. Like,
Listen to Adam right there. Look at that. Y'all need to get up on Adam's shit, bro.
I love it. The fuck I love it.
Y'all suspended motherfuckers.
But like in terms of talking about the gambling, my understanding is A lot of the players are not being coached properly on what they can and can't do.
I feel you. So they're gambling on like other sports. And
Yeah,
and
like where can you, where can't you, and so I think they're doing a lot more education on it now, is what I'm hearing. In the
It's all
news.
getting like everywhere to the United States mostly, so I understand.
but
like,
it's.
it needs to be.
I talked about it when
nipped
I went
in
on.
the booty.
You heard about
now.
this one when we were talking about the NFL's all rigged.
Yeah, of course.
And it's because the NFL is deep in bed with fantasy sports betting and Las Vegas. So it's so hypocritical for them to shit all over the players when you know goddamn well that probably Roger Goodell is over there doing it too. Like, give me a fucking break.
That's funny.
Hey, right over there
I mean-
on DraftKings. Don't look at my lineup,
I
bitch.
wonder how far they go. Do they check like these guys' girlfriends or wives, or do they only like check them? You know, because then it would be that easy to get someone else to do it for you. That's would be my assumption if they wanted to try to get away with it. But these guys are actually doing it under their name. That's the wild part. Like, actually be smart about it. You're gonna do something stupid.
He's speaking truth again.
I don't
Speaking
know.
the truth.
I like all this, Adam. I love it. All these hoes.
I like it.
All right, guys, let's get into our divisional series.
Oh yes.
With the AFC and NFC East.
The best division, baby.
I haven't noticed. Adam has leaned forward into the pro gamer position.
Oh yeah, he's in it.
He's fucking
Yeah.
ready, bro.
yeah.
He's fucking ready.
Hell yeah, he's ready for it.
I felt like the mic was going across where it was, so I don't know. I just randomly.
Hey, as long
No,
as you're
you're
comfortable,
good.
man.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Once again, let's see. What can I bring it up here? Here is my timeshare presentation.
Hell yes.
I hope someone notices the joke, but
Oh my god.
let's
this
get into
bitch.
it. Let's start with the AFC East. That includes the Buffalo Bills,
gosh.
Miami Dolphins, New England Patriots, and the New York Jets.
Damn, you gotta hit us with that bullshit ass question, bro.
Who's going to win this division?
I'm
Right
pretty
away?
sure I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be the Bills.
The Bills?
Yeah.
Yeah. That seems like the obvious pick, right?
It seems like the obvious pick.
Right?
Oh, man, that Dolphins defense is gonna be really
That's
good.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I want to hear Adam's notes before we get into this.
About who's gonna win the division?
Yeah, what's up?
I probably would stick with the Bills too.
Yeah?
If they get a running game going, they're gonna be. That defense is gonna be solid. That's the thing.
That's true.
So, my Dolphins too.
You don't
was a
like
question.
Devin Singletary?
I mean, they replaced it with Damian Harris, which is just as good as he's probably a better running back inside the tackles. And you already have multiple guys that can catch the ball, and Hines and Cook. So, the Patriots, what's their offense? The Jets, we'll wait and see.
Yeah,
I think they're going to be good. I think they're a playoff team, but
they were doing good last
they
year
might-
without that motherfucker.
yeah,
either.
but they might start off slow with a new team and then build their way into the playoffs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the Dolphins,
wild carded out, you know.
Two was one hit away from not making
Right.
the playoffs.
Tua's one hit away from.
I think Mike White's
dying.
good, but I mean, yeah, maybe.
I wrote down here, I think Tua's holding them back now.
Like Tua's one hit
They're all,
away from
everything
being the
about
next,
them, the only thing that's
what's his
bad
name?
is Tua now at this point. And he no longer
I
has any
forgot.
excuses at all.
I mean, at the end of the day, if like
Damar
Tyreek
Hamlin.
Hill got hurt, they really only have Waddle.
Waddle's fantastic, man.
Yeah, but that's it.
Waddle and
That's true.
Tyreek. That's the only
You
true.
know, unless they go sign Dalvin and they use these running backs, so they are. The Dolphins are one injury away almost at any position.
You're not lying.
That's
You
true. I don't
speak it
know.
like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a four-legged stool, and then it's gonna be a three-legged stool. You can't sit on a three-legged stool.
Yeah, that'd be tough. I think they'd
You
be tough
could,
to
but it
operate
kinda
without
sucks.
Tyreek or Waddle.
Yeah.
Because then they go to Chosen Anderson, I think is their third receiver.
Mm.
He's the old Robbie Anderson. Changed his name. I don't know if you knew that.
Like, yeah, this tripod is a
I feel like
three-legged thing.
let's just
but
start with the Dolphins.
sit on a tripod.
I'm
It's
sorry.
not gonna hurt.
No, let's just keep going. We're already fucking talking about him. I brought up our timeshare presentation here.
Hell yeah.
Go to the Dolphins.
Tua's our quarterback. We mentioned Dalvin Cook may have been offered a contract, but if he doesn't, they have 4 fucking running backs. Myles Gaskin, Raheem Mostert. They drafted Devin Arcane fairly high. They also have Jeff Wilson Jr. Tyreek Hill, like you mentioned. I put the asterisk because we're not sure what his situation is going to be.
A pushback like Kamara last year.
Yeah.
That's what I would imagine.
Yeah.
I think
You nailed it. Jalen
all that money,
Waddle,
you know what I'm saying?
Chosen Anderson. No more Mike Gesicki. Tyler Croft. Durham
Mike
exactly.
Gesicki to the
Smithy.
fucking
now their tight
Patriots.
ends are worse. Right?
Yeah,
I
tight ends
mean,
are worse.
I don't
You're right.
know.
One wide receiver injury away from.
Yeah, I mean that's as a team. As a fantasy outlook, though, like you definitely have options in a couple guys, like Raheem Mostert, like a little later. Or
There's gonna be
if they
some
don't
garbage
sign,
time touchdowns, you know.
Yeah, he'll get his opportunity. I think at the end of the day, I don't think Myles Gaston's going to be a part of this. They're probably going to cut him. This rookie that they drafted, I think Devin Arcane. If they don't sign Dalvin Cook, he could be an option later on. But that's probably going to be like back half of the season after he gets on the field and he gets some experience. They have to know that he can block for Tua before he's going to be on the field for passing downs. But if Tua stays healthy, I mean, these guys killed it. I mean, Tua himself was he finished top 10 last year. If you take away the game he got hurt, he averaged almost 19 points per game.
You're not lying.
So, I mean, that's not terrible. That's
You're not
definitely
lying.
a fringe QB1.
I was doing good with him.
Yeah.
I was riding that wave.
And if you're in a 2 QB league, I mean, you definitely are going to pick him up and probably by round 5 or 6. Here's the thing with the Dolphins, though.
What's up?
As we talked about, both divisions face each other. So it's going to be a really hard schedule. His first 4 games, Chargers, who J.C. Jackson's healthy, and they signed Eric Kendricks from the Vikings. So their defense should be better. Then they face at New England versus Denver and at Buffalo. So that could be 4 games where he doesn't score more than 15 points. So that could be a rough start.
Damn,
so if you pick
bitch.
Tua up, maybe you go get a backup.
We want to talk about numbers over here. It's going to be bad.
But last year he had 4 games over 20 points. Those are the only times that he was top 10. And then he had 5 games under 15 points. So, I mean, he's really, Jekyll and Hyde, I would say. Man, Tua is just tough. And he also didn't play 4 games, and he left another game early. So that's 10 games where Tua literally did nothing for you. That's the hardest thing about Tua, as a team and in fantasy.
He's telling me real estate to not go over there even more.
Yeah.
Did you just bring a ringer into the Filthy Casual League?
Oh,
This motherfucker's
he's
brought stats.
He's
Love
cutthroat,
this
bro.
If y'all see at the screen there, he's got his own
Dolphins
sheet of
too,
notes
man.
that he brought. He came prepared.
Now,
I
here's
love
the
it.
thing.
No, this is good.
I got a little bit more.
Hell
for
yeah.
you guys. Okay. And
Spill the tea.
These are some of the questions that I would want to ask y'all.
Okay.
Tyreek scored 20.4 points per game. Waddle scored about 15. Tyreek's like going in the first round.
Yeah.
Like French second. Obviously, we're saying that we know he's going to play. We're not including this little lawsuit or whatever's going on there. But then you have Waddle scoring 15 points per game. Both are top 10 basically. Top 13 of points per game last year. Would you rather have basically like a Hill, Nick Chubb combo, or like a Saquon Barkley, say he's going to play Waddle combo? Because Waddle's basically almost getting as many
That's a good
targets
question.
as these guys are.
That's a good question.
I would answer. I'm going with the first option that you gave me.
Yeah, based on the way you
Hill
framed it, I would take the first option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hill and Chubb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
obviously we can pick a couple running backs. Okay, so now we're comparing Waddle as a second receiver on a team.
get right on the mic.
We're gonna talk about Devontae Smith a little later, but if you talk about the second receivers of a lot of teams, who would you pick? Waddle, Higgins, or Devonta Smith?
Waddle all day.
All right,
I have Waddle in Dynasty. And
Hold
it's been
up.
fantasy.
Wait.
that's
hold
a
on.
tough one.
No.
That's a
time out.
decision.
So you're telling me you making me choose between Devontae Smith?
Right.
Shut up. Jalen Waddle
Or T. Higgins.
or T Higgins?
They all have great quarterbacks. I mean,
Boy, I'm
was a
choosing
question.
my boy T Higgins, baby.
Higgins, you say Waddle. Man, honestly, we'll talk about Smith a little bit later. He might have a better year than both those guys.
Yeah.
There's an opportunity. That's what makes this situation so tough.
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing about these guys getting them in the second or third round too, is that they're going to be number 1 receivers. That's why it's okay to
Oh my
take a
God.
really good running back.
By the way, guys, we are 66 days away from the NFL season.
Oh,
Just
damn,
making
that's
sure y'all
close.
know.
10 weeks, baby.
66, bitch.
I've already seen Scott Hansen's beautiful face. Makes me feel good, baby.
Ready for that shit.
All right, let's start with go back to the Buffalo
go back to the Bills.
Yeah, we were on the Dolphins. Now we're on the
Right.
Bills. Has anyone figured out what
That's
the joke
my
is
fault.
yet?
No, bitch, what is it?
You don't see the difference in the backgrounds?
Orange and blue?
Yeah. Where are these cities located? Look. No one? All right. I'll explain it to you.
I'm an idiot.
Y'all remember the fucking...
I'm 30 up. What the fuck? Bitch, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The fire in Canada that turned New York City and the whole
Oh, my
north
God.
red. So the whole Northeast is red except for the places that it wasn't in.
This bitch, I love it. This motherfucker.
I had to do it. All right, but getting back, the Buffalo Bills, we have Josh Allen still at the helm.
Madden 24 cover
Cursed.
star.
Cursed now, guys. Now I can't.
Who was on the cover last year? Do you remember?
Madden.
I really don't.
It's just Madden himself, John Madden.
Yeah.
Oh, and he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
And then they sold a whole bunch of copies.
Yeah.
He died first, though. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. He didn't die because of the Madden.
I think we looked this up with the last Adam.
Yeah.
We were, and then the year before that was the Brady Mahomes split cover.
Yep.
Who got hurt there? Nobody, right?
Nobody. They both kind of had a pretty good year.
Because they split. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
because
did.
they split it.
It was
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
year after.
because
But Mahomes
I-
didn't go to the Super Bowl.
No,
Exactly.
Brady won it.
But Brady won it.
No, was that
That was that year? Or was it
Yeah,
year
that
before?
was the year that Brady
Oh,
beat
so Tom Brady was
Mahomes.
on the cover the first year he went to Tampa.
Is the Madden curse been broken?
Damn,
I
and then he beat Mahomes at
yeah.
the Super Bowl. Oh, that's a great Madden.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I have
Yep.
to frame that. That's great.
This motherfucker say he has to frame it. I love it. I love it.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
Look at him framed up with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he wants to get a
A
Jalen Hurts one
for my 2022.
Oh yeah.
because he won
He
it.
carried me last year too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Bitch, you gonna rip it down.
Yeah, I'm
Calm
gonna
down.
rip it
Oh my God. Live on the fucking.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
We'll
rip
wait till a little
everything.
later.
Yeah. Running backs, we got James Cook and Damian Harris coming over from the Patriots. I got Stephon Diggs here because there were some rumors he was a little bit unhappy.
legitness.
We got the Mr. Sleeper himself, Gabe Davis.
Oh my God.
Hype train
Lost a lot of
extraordinaire.
leagues last
They
year.
did draft another rookie wide receiver, Justin Shorter,
I don't even know
along
who
with
Justin Shorter is.
new tight end, Dalton Keene, to go along with Dawson Knox. So I kind of expect things to be a little bit the same. They don't really have a strong running back situation.
I like how you got that
They
asterisk
keep keep drafting or trading. I mean, I didn't list them, but Naeem Hines is still on the team.
Small chance they get Dalvin.
That is one of the
Small
rumored
chance his
places.
brother's there.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Dalvin's full name is Dalvin James Cook, and James Cook's full name is James Dalvin Cook.
What?
I thought that was pretty cool.
All right, so
What
I
happens
think
if they fusion
the
power together?
reverse. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, see, wouldn't that be awesome? Hey, they can be on the field. They both catch the ball. Like, that's definitely an opportunity. They definitely can have two
Yeah.
backs.
So
if they were
fuck
to sign.
Miami. He needs to go to the Bills,
I
bro.
mean, opportunity. But if they didn't sign Dalvin,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, Damian Harris is probably going to get the bulk of the carries. You know, he's going to be the first, second down guy. He's going to be the red zone guy. He's going to be scoring touchdowns. And then James Cook's going to be catching the ball out of the backfield.
You are not lying.
Now, the question is are the Bills actually going to try to run the ball? And how good is their offensive line?
I like how you asked that question
Yeah,
because
I-
bitch, they like the throw city, bro.
Yeah.
I had heard a rumor that they may try to get Josh Allen to not run as much.
Right. Or run out of bounds more.
Because if you
Yeah.
want him to be your
Don't, like, stiff arm people
Yeah.
like crazy and try
Well,
to manhandle
longevity.
300-pound guys.
100%.
He
So
should be. Yeah, look at Big Ben. That's what he should be.
hence your point of Damian Harris may get quite a bit of work.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he got 250 carries at the end of the day. But it was mainly the bulk of the work in the beginning downs. You know, if they get a lot of first downs, he stays on the field. And if they get inside the 20, you know, he comes back in and handles that workload.
Yeah.
They can do things off play action. If they did things out of the I formation, in my opinion, you can get Josh Allen on the rollout and make things even more
'Cause
open.
Josh
So
Allen
that's
is
a whole
what?
strategic thing. What's up? Oh, that's funny. Are you ready?
It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg. You know what happened with the
Love that guy. How'd you know?
I love it, love it,
Love
love
that
it.
guy. He's the best. He really is. He's in everything. Anyways.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the running backs, if one of them get hurt, maybe the other one takes over a full spot. But
You're not lying,
I don't
man.
expect much.
They need to make sure that their running back spot is like secured and fucking going. Cause I would love to get some stock in that running back like committee, but it's just annoying when they're fucking throwing city and then nobody gets the goddamn ball on the field.
And he doesn't really dump it off to the running backs
No,
either.
hell no. He dumps it off to
They
himself.
don't.
He's like, "Fuck you,
Yeah, exactly.
block for
Him
me,
being a
bitch.
big runner, he
Break
doesn't
your
really
ACL
use his
for
outlet.
me, bitch."
Right.
And I'm gonna jump over that fucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
He does that all the
Yards.
time.
It's like Space Jam. He's just
Yo, straight up with the legs. Ah!
this movie
That's Spanish.
I'm like, bitch, we are playing football here, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Wrong sport, buddy. Wrong sport.
Wrong sport.
You can
They
buy
should
it too, though, if you want me to. You
do
probably
like a
could.
Space Jam for football.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty fun.
That'd
All
probably
right.
be Peyton Manning. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Peyton Manning's body gets like taken over.
That'd be so
and-
funny. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's get into the New England Patriots. As you can see, it's smoky again, guys. That's fucking Canadian wildfires.
Damn, it's spreading everywhere. Just like
I actually
the Patriots
saw
L's.
a very fascinating stat today on Twitter. I didn't get rate limited, so I was surprised I got useful information today.
Oh, yeah.
Mac Jones is actually surprisingly accurate. Him,
Yeah, he is. But
Joe Burrow, and Pat Mahomes are the only three QBs whose first two seasons they threw over 65% completion
Yeah.
rate.
And did you see his offense last year?
It's terrible.
Terrible.
So imagine if he gets a halfway decent offensive
Yeah.
line, and now he has Bill O'Brien as the offensive coordinator, right?
All right.
So, I mean,
He needs to make sure that he's down there doing the 3-point stance with the motherfucking offensive lineman. All right?
Bill or
Because
Mac?
them motherfuckers,
Mac
they
would die.
suck.
Did you see Mac when that guy caught that interception? He got stiff-armed like no other.
Okay, bro. Come
That
on
was
now.
hilarious. But yeah, Bill O'Brien as offensive coordinator. Now, don't forget that Bill O'Brien was at Alabama when Mac was there.
Alabama.
So he already has experience with them. So that's
Okay,
pretty cool,
okay.
too. Bill O'Brien's been with
Okay.
Bill Belichick. So there's
Speaking
some
of
hope.
facts, bro.
There's definitely some hope. You had two defensive coordinators,
Baggy.
offensive line guys,
Daggy, come here.
running the offense last year, which did the Patriots no favor. So I think Mac's automatically going to be better for that reason. He's super accurate, like you're saying. If they go out and sign D-Hop,
He's coming right here. He's coming right here.
he's finally making an appearance.
He's going to grab him. Oh, my God.
Waiting for so long. Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. Shit, he's just fixing it. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think Mac Jones is going to be better. They added Juju. He's kind of beat up already, so I wouldn't expect much from him, especially if Pat Mahomes didn't throw him the ball a lot. Why would Mac Jones?
Yeah.
But they do have Mike Gesicki, and supposedly the reports are they're running a lot of two tight end personnel.
Hell yeah.
The problem is two tight ends on a team is really no tight ends for fantasy.
Hey, look at him.
Yeah. He's going to jump over.
I think he liked it. I think
Oh, yeah.
enjoyed
He
it.
liked it for a little bit. He's like, all right, I'm done.
But at the end of the day, Mac Jones, in fantasy purposes, he's not going to be a huge factor.
No.
If you're in a two-quarterback or a super flex league, I would honestly think about Mac Jones in the sense
Yes.
that if they get D-Hop, it
Ever
could
since
be
you've
a
been
good
talking
little
about the two
fit.
quarterback, I was like, damn, now you're opening a door for
Yeah,
my brain.
but otherwise, I mean, he's not going to be a fringe one quarterback. He's probably not even going to be top 15. He doesn't use his legs, and at the fantasy football is all about using your legs these days as a quarterback. So that's
Yes.
a big part of it. As far as the running backs, though, I noticed. I think I said a little earlier. You don't have a second running back on here now. Ramondre Stevenson, he's going to do a lot of work.
He is. He always be doing a lot of work.
He was top 11 at 14.7 points per game, which is awesome. Being a fringe
I'm
one
all about
running
that.
back. He came in a little bit later too. I don't think he started the first couple games.
No,
so that's
absolutely.
But that's points per game, so that averages out. He finished top 7. A couple half the season. There's just a couple things about him. Now he caught 63 of 88 targets. Is he going to get that many targets again?
No.
Is Ty Montgomery coming back because he's on the roster still from last year? That's who had the starting role before he left or before he got injured. So he could definitely take some targets away. And then these two guys that we mentioned earlier, Pierre Strong and Kevin Harris is another one. They're the guys that are going to run the ball in between the tackles.
we got
They're
Ty
going to be the new
Montgomery
Damian Harris.
listed as a wide receiver.
He does play both ways.
I think that's what they're going to use him as, that like little gadget
Okay.
position.
Ooh.
I think that's their purpose.
That could be
so.
fun. Okay.
Stevenson doesn't have to take that load. Now, if you guys don't forget, he fumbled, like, being a Pats fan, you probably saw him. He fumbled his last 4 games like 6 times.
Bruh.
So
Bruh.
Belichick hates that. If he
1 yard
fumbles
line,
again-
bro.
That's the thing with the Pats running backs. One fumble,
Fucking
he
kill
could be
you,
out.
bro.
Next thing you know, you don't have him for fantasy for a couple weeks until injury
Bruh,
happens.
man.
So the Pats running backs, Ramondre Stevenson.
Why you gotta trigger me like that, bro?
He's
Why you
the
gotta trigger
second
me?
round quarter. He's the second round. He's being drafted in the second round right now.
yeah.
That's a little too
With
high.
all them fucking fumbles, you ain't lying,
That's a
bro.
little
It's
too
high, bro.
Tim,
Every fumble knocks you down around.
Yeah.
Tim, I have to agree. Damn, Adam, you are very well prepared. And Tim says this guy's going to win any fantasy league he's in. I don't want to play anymore.
No, I
That's
mean,
what I'm
you still
talking
need,
about.
Like, the players still need to perform on the same week the other players perform. Trust me, I've only won once. It's,
Oh my gosh.
I fucking love it.
We
yeah.
love it.
I love this
But
stuff.
to your point about Ramondre, is he going to get the same number of targets? They've added Juju Smith-Schuster to the roster.
Right, he's going to be in the slot a little bit.
If he's healthy.
he already hurt his knee. That's
Hey,
Here's a big
bitch, come on,
question.
man.
They are
Fuck outta here.
rumored potentially to be a top landing spot for DeAndre Hopkins. That would immediately suck up a lot of
I'm
targets.
having aneurysm every time we talk about that.
Yeah, the quote I've heard a lot
Fuck you.
that usually lists, and Chris and Kirk is a good example of this, is that you usually want to follow the money. So the fact that they fade, if they don't sign D-Hop, the fact that they signed Devontae Parker could mean that they want to feature him. Because if they put 2 tight ends on the field, there's only going to be 2 receivers on the field.
Yeah.
If Juju's healthy, he'll be on there, and then Devontae Parker's going to be on the other side, probably getting the touchdown targets and stuff like that.
I need Juju, Devontae Parker, and D-Hop, bro. That's nasty
yeah,
right there.
D-Hop running that in the slot. Would
You know
be
what I'm
nasty.
saying?
Yeah, that'd be great. I agree. And Bill
Disgusting.
Belichick loves D-Hop. They would throw him like crazy. And remember, D-Hop was with Bill O'Brien. when he was the coach for Houston.
Oh my God!
I don't know if y'all remember that. Which
I do
D-Hop
remember
doesn't
that.
like
I
Bill
want
O'Brien.
that. I want that.
Sorry,
I want this.
bitch. Hold up.
I want this to happen. All right.
And like we said earlier, Parker's contract is incentive based.
The what? Say it again.
A lot
Parker's
of
contract's incentive based.
Yeah. 13 or 14 mil guaranteed, though.
If they feature him, maybe he'll get 8 targets a game.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a possibility.
That's
for
a
sure.
possibility. All right, let's move along to the New York Jets. Once again, it is a orangey day here in New York.
Orangey day.
I wanted to point out that words are spells, man.
Yes.
All right, newly added Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron.
Hey, bro.
Ayahuasca, the
Fucking
Grouch
Rodgers.
himself.
I believe I can fly.
No, you can't,
Oh,
bitch.
God.
He might be able to. I don't know. Anybody can.
Yeah,
I feel
we've
like it would
got,
be him.
as we mentioned at the top of the hour, Brees Hall may or may not be ready for week 1.
Yep.
But we've got Michael Carter and newly drafted Israel Abenakanda, who the rumors are they really love. He's been getting a lot of work in
Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, really?
camp
Okay.
already. We
Good.
got Garrett Wilson. McCole Hardman has come over from the Chiefs.
McCall Hardman is good, bro. I don't care what anybody says.
Aaron Rodgers has brought his super fun buddies Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb with him.
Okay.
And we've got CJ Uzama and Tyler Conklin rounding out our New York Jets, man. This is a totally different team.
And like you mentioned earlier, another team that might sign Dalvin Cook. Like, look at all these.
Look at all these.
That's wild, right?
Yeah, this is a totally different
Like,
AFC East. It looks nothing
Yeah.
like last year.
No, I think it's great, to be honest with you. I think it's fantastic. And it makes the Pats even worse. Which makes
Yes.
it even better. Yeah, that's fantastic. The more competition you can give the Pats, the better. They won enough in those Tom Brady years. So
yeah.
You can take a break, guys.
yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But
We're not super worried about it.
it's funny. So
I'm really hyped. I'm hyped, but there's a lot of people who are also hyped for Garrett Wilson this year. He had a great back half of the year with old fucking Joe Flacco and
Mike White.
the dog,
The dog.
Zach Wilson.
The MILF getter, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, that's the thing. Garrett Wilson didn't do much when he had Zach Wilson.
No.
So the stat that I pulled is that Wilson had 17.5 points per game when he was with Flacco or Mike White. Now think about that.
I like
Mike
17.
White. Yeah, I forgot about Mike White.
That's with
I'll
Flacco.
take 17 points.
That's with Flacco and Mike White. Think about it. He has Aaron Rodgers now. Right? So that
Should be
definitely
better.
should go
I'll
up.
take 28
His
points.
targets will go up.
I'll take 34
Exactly.
points. Double, right?
I'm actually really excited. I think he's going to have a fantastic year. I think he could be a sleeper to be the #1 receiver
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
Oh shit!
Honestly, and as I was talking about earlier, if you were to pull the running back early in round 1, maybe grab Garrett Wilson in round 2, but you have top running back, top receiver. But here's the thing: he would have finished top 10. If Flacco and Mike White played all year, he would have finished top 10. And like I said, that's with Flacco and Mike White. So, and 17.5 points per game for a full season, if he had these guys, would put him right around CeeDee Lamb and A.J. Brown. And we would say those are second round, maybe even third round receivers. So I think Garrett Wilson should definitely be up there. The thing is with Aaron Rodgers, too, if you notice with Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers really likes to force feed his main guy.
Yeah.
So I think Devontae Adams had a ridiculous number of like 30% target share when he was with Rodgers. He's going to get the same thing from Garrett Wilson. Because if you look behind Garrett Wilson, it's the same exact Packer team. It's
We got a
Lazard
question. We got a
and
question
Cobb.
for you.
Go for it.
That's for you.
Oh, for me? It's for me?
It's the how early would you draft Calvin Ridley? Asking for a friend.
Calvin Ridley coming back. I would draft him
I think the hype is now too much.
probably like 5th or 6th.
And I feel like
Well, there's a lot of hype in June,
Yeah.
right? Like I said, follow the money. Christian Kirk is still going to get his work.
yeah.
Zay
That's what I'm saying.
Jones is going to lose some targets. They lost Marvin
It's like
Jones.
Derek. Follow the money.
But Calvin Ridley, they traded for him. The thing is, he's had 2 years off. He has
Yeah.
really fresh legs.
Fresh legs.
He
Fresh
could definitely-
lungs.
He's probably a borderline receiver 2, receiver 1.
Yeah,
I
when
wouldn't
he's
mind-
good, man, he's good.
If you wanted to pull I don't know about 3rd rounder, maybe the end of the 3rd rounder, but a 4th or 5th round pick on Calvin, maybe I'd be okay with that, depending on how your team's looking.
Yeah. If you don't get a good
That's what I'm
one,
looking.
if you get a shit
Right.
1st round, shit 2nd round,
Yeah.
it's over.
Peterson's really never had like a true number 1 receiver. I feel like even when he was with the Eagles, he really likes to spread the ball around. So that's the only thing with the Jags is that they'll probably spread the ball around.
Yeah.
You know, they have Ingram, they have ETN.
I feel like I feel like they're
a
up
couple
and
guys at the
coming
running
team.
back spot. They got that rookie now.
I
They
love
still
Trevor
have
Lawrence.
Zay Jones.
Yeah, I like Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah,
like
and Trevor
Trevor Lawrence
Lawrence.
a lot.
Oh, he's only gonna get better. He's
Yeah.
amazing. And the thing is with Trevor is that he uses his legs, which helps. So
Big
or
time.
takes away some stuff.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, back to the Jets, I guess, right?
Back to the Jets.
If
What do
that.
you talked about it? Do you think Brees Hall is going to be ready in time?
Yeah, I mean, they have him recorded running like plus 20 miles per hour right now.
Jesus Christ.
But the thing is with an ACL is not necessarily how fast you run straight,
Right.
So when you tear an ACL, it's all about your lateral movement. So that doesn't really
This
impress me too
motherfucker.
much. It's
Lateral
about when he
movement.
gets on the field
You
and
hear
he's
him?
jumping side to side.
Yeah.
How's his knee going to hold up? Obviously,
No more jukes.
looking back at a couple guys coming back from injury.
I'm dead.
I've already torn my ACL. I can't do it again.
The only guy ever I feel like to play great after an ACL injury at the running back position at least is Adrian Peterson. And that was just a ridiculous so if you look at even the Saquons and stuff, they still took like half a season to get their ACL going. If you look
Yeah.
at Chris Godwin last year, it was about the same thing. Week 7, week 8, week 9 when he really started to get going. I would expect the same thing from Brees Hall. That's why when you talked about the Dalvin Cook thing earlier, it kind of makes sense in the sense that you can kind of split those carries, have them ready for the playoffs, things like that.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you what, if this guy's ready to go,
What's up?
this guy's phenomenal. This guy's a superstar waiting to happen.
He was looking for if he was going
can run
good
the ball
last year,
inside.
2,000 yards. I
He's
thought
fast.
he was gonna do.
He can take it to the house. He can catch the ball. This guy's a 3-down back. If he's healthy, he's definitely a 1st or 2nd round pick. Obviously not this year.
Brees Hall.
Oh yeah, 100%. Next year, if he's healthy.
Oh, next year.
He'll
Yeah,
be
100%.
yeah, not
So
this
what do
year,
you
though.
think I'm taking him now? 5th
It
round?
depends how you feel about his injury. Are you okay with sitting him on the bench for a little bit?
Hell yeah.
That's a hard thing.
Everybody
with
knows
me.
I am.
Oh, yeah.
If you're okay with that,
That's
then you
fucking
maybe
crazy.
take them a little earlier than
I'm
most people.
crazy,
Maybe
bitch.
you get them in the 3rd just in case or the 4th. But for me,
4th
waiting
rounder.
a half a year, that's the thing you play with. Maybe you get a Perrine, Samaji, the backup for the running backs. So now you have a bounce out. You have the
I love
backup. So
that.
when Javonte Williams comes back, maybe you play Brees Hall. You could do something like that to try to balance it out. So that's not a terrible plan if you want to pick him early
You're not
and try to
lying.
get a running back, a backup running back late if you want to do it.
Why
Because
not?
Devontae Williams is the other guy coming back from an ACL, so it's an easy way to balance it out. Because honestly, looking at the backups, you don't even have this. I forget his first name, but Knight. He played a little bit last year for the Jets. They actually like him too. So that's 3 running backs behind Brees Hall that they're probably going to spread it around. Michael Carter will catch some passes, but I don't think it's going to be a main person until Brees Hall comes back. I don't
Fair
think
enough.
so.
Absolutely. Fair enough.
Yeah, but Brees Hall was top 8 before, top 8 per points per game before his injury. And then he would have finished top 7, which is only behind Chubb, Henry, Eckler, CMC, Jacobs, and Barkley. And all those guys are almost first-round draft picks. The only
Yeah.
reason Chubb and Henry aren't is because they don't catch the ball. But Brees Hall does. And that's my point.
Hell yeah.
So if he had a full year, he definitely would have been, and not hurt, he definitely would have been a top 1 or 2 second-round pick.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the NFC
Oh, yes.
East. It is another smoky day in the Northeast. But we have the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders,
Oh,
who
yes.
they actually may not have the trademark for that, and they might have to change their name again.
Yep.
You fucking
Yeah, I
shit.
heard about that. That's
Dumbasses.
funny.
All right.
Thank God.
The question I always have to ask, who's winning this division? We saw the Eagles go to the Super Bowl last year.
It's gonna be
So
the
that
Eagles
hangover is a
again.
real thing, guys.
Have
It is
you-
a real thing.
Have you seen the stat of? I forget the exact number of when the last time they had a repeat winner in the NFC East. It's been like 15 years.
yeah.
It's like a new division winner every single year. Yeah.
Look at that
It's
shit.
crazy.
Look at this shit.
I know.
It's
He's
wild.
got all the facts.
I'll have to find the exact number.
He's got all
That's
the
wild.
facts,
Damn.
guys.
But I still believe that the Eagles are gonna get it because the Dallas Cowboys, just because they got Brandon Cooks, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean they lost Zeke, like you wrote here. Brandon Cooks is a decent ad. He's a little bit older. He's probably gonna be a little bit slower, but if he can still
Hell
run
yeah.
past that guy, he'll be all right.
Absolutely.
He's
Um,
injury prone. One little hit and he's on the
Yeah,
goddamn
he might have been doing
ground.
that on purpose on the Texans. Maybe prolong his career.
Fucking get off this tape.
Yeah, I would do the same. Davis Mills as my quarterback. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
turd until you can train me to a quarterback.
Oh
that
my
can throw
gosh!
anyways.
No way.
But honestly, man,
That's why it's the hamstring all
this
the time.
one's a tough one. I can easily see Dallas winning this division. I really can. Their defense is better.
Dallas,
can't
has
say
been,
that.
Offense is
Dallas
gonna be
been
good.
knocking
They're
on
gonna
that
control
door.
the ball a little bit more.
You read my mind.
It's gonna be between them two, though. It's gonna be between the Cowboys and the Eagles.
It's always them two.
Yeah, the Giants could be a playoff team, but I don't see them winning the division.
Neil
I
would
think they'll be a little
Neil
tough
would
for
be
them.
dying if I said the Giants would be in the playoffs, but they're not gonna be in the playoffs.
I mean, they made it last year, and they got
They
better.
made it in the wild card last year. Okay,
That's the playoffs.
calm down.
Hey, that's an opportunity.
That is.
Steelers made the wild card from a 6 seed and won a Super Bowl. So
All right.
I'm pretty sure the Packers did too. They beat the Steelers that year. So
Tim would like to know if he can pay you to draft his team.
Oh my God.
100%.
He said a hundo P.
Yeah.
You heard him, Tim. Hundo P.
Pay me like $2. I don't care.
Oh
but
my
if you
gosh.
lose, I don't want you yelling at me.
Oh my
Some guy get
God.
hurt.
You know what? Funny enough,
Can we sign
this
a
is the
contract?
second Adam who does that. Our Adam also.
Yeah,
At
picks
surrogate
teams.
drafts. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's fucking crazy.
Ah, what a small world. All right, well, let's get into it. Dallas Cowboys. And guess what, guys? Clear blue skies in
Clear
Dallas.
blue skies.
No smoky.
Just hot heat.
No more
scorching.
Zeke. Dead weight's gone. He was
Yep.
so fat from all the feeding. God. We
No
got
more.
That's what
Dak
happens.
Prescott,
So, you
Tony
get 'em too early.
Pollard. They really didn't add anybody behind Ronald Jones, Deuce Vaughn.
Ugh, that's disgusting. That is
I
horrible.
love CeeDee Lamb this year after you politely corrected me how stupid I was being.
Yes.
You mentioned the old man, Brandon Cooks. Michael Gallup. They did add Jalen Brooks and Luke Schoonmaker because Dalton Schultz is gone. So what do we make of the old Dallas Cowboys this year?
Adam, now that you were talking about Brandon Cooks,
Yeah.
I feel like CeeDee Lamb might get a little bit more open, maybe more looks.
Yeah, I've been a little bit disappointed with Michael Gallup, and I think Brandon Cooks would be a step
Yeah,
up.
he's definitely a step up from Michael Gallup. Now Gallup don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, CeeDee Lamb's a slot receiver. That's what makes him so attractive. So Gallup and Cooks are going to play the outside. I think the difference now is if they go to two tight end personnel, it's probably going to be Cooks on the field because he can run past his defender versus Gallup kind of just like jumping up for the ball, trying to get some red zone touchdowns, things like that. So he'll definitely open up some lanes for CD. I don't know. See, Cooks honestly has been amazing in fantasy for so long
Yes.
until
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to think that he can come into a good offense with a good quarterback.
He's gone on 3 different teams, 1,000 yards.
Yeah, exactly. So
Like, he don't
I
give a
wouldn't be
fuck.
surprised if Cooks turns out to be a wide receiver 2 or wide receiver
Fucking
3
shit,
even.
man.
If you're playing him in your flex, that would not shock me.
Adam, you're making me want to draft him.
Yeah,
I want to
mean,
do
but
it.
It's all the same thing. You mentioned
Fuck.
injury history with Brandon Cooks, so that's a real thing.
But then
And
you
I-
said, like, what if he was doing it on purpose? Because you
Maybe.
can't really do surgery on
that's what I
hamstring. You'd
thought.
be like,
I mean, that's
my
what I thought.
hamstring hurt.
Yeah.
I got guarantee money.
This is a
Shit.
bad team.
My
y'all
toe
didn't trade
hurt.
me. Y'all didn't trade me. Like, no,
You
that's
know,
not cool.
Do we
Like,
do we
y'all
have the
should've traded me.
SpongeBob? Ah, my leg.
Oh, no, I don't.
It's funny.
Aye.
We should get that one.
Yes,
But
we
yeah,
do.
so CD, I think he's only gonna get better. He had his career year last year. He was top 5 at the position in total points, top 7 in points per game. Chase and Cup, he would have been top 5, but Chase and Cup got hurt, so
Yeah.
they kind of had to knock him down a little bit.
I got that.
But you have to
There you
remember,
go.
Dak got hurt.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
he missed Dak for like a good 5 games, 6 games.
Yeah.
I mean, they were holding it down as a team, but they were literally throwing the ball around. They were controlling the clock. They were winning
they
close
were trying to,
games.
like,
They were getting turnovers. They were
Yeah.
doing things like that. So Lamb actually missed out on a lot of production. He easily probably could have been a top 3 receiver.
look at
Yeah.
that.
Like I wouldn't have been shocked if Dak played all year because they were chunking it with Kellen Moore as the offense coordinator. But now, as we know, it's Mike McCarthy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
some stats on that though is that
What's up? Talk to me, Adam.
Basically, oh, there it is.
Before you get into that, Adam, Tim says he will buy you all the beer you can drink at the Semantics Listener League Fantasy Draft if you draft a team for him.
All right, yeah. I
Oh
mean,
my God!
Got a deal! Like it, baby. Where's the
nice
money?
Tequila would be better to sip at. You
There it is.
You want me to be good to draft your team though, so buy it after.
Oh my God!
I've gotten in trouble. I've drafted some bad teams because I partied a little too early. That's for sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!
Yeah, but here's the cool thing about Mike McCarthy. I pulled up some stats his last couple years with Green Bay.
What's up?
If these past couple years with Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott has thrown for about 600 passes. Now he was hurt last year, so that could have been a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But his last 3 years at Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers, he threw between 550 and 600 passes himself. So he's not going to be throwing that many less passes, I don't think, even though there'll be a little bit of a decrease.
Yeah.
But I think the Cowboys are still going to be chucking the ball around. Even
100.
after he came out and said that
100.
they were going to run the ball a lot, he kind of bit his tongue, and they're going to be, especially with Tony Pollard as your main running back, you probably don't want him in between those tackles quite a bit. Now, don't get me wrong. I think they're going to sign Zeke. I think they're going to sign Zeke.
Whoa.
I think Zeke will be back.
Whoa.
He's gonna come back.
Yeah, there's that whole veteran thing. If you sign him after a certain date, his contract's not guaranteed anymore. So they'll probably wait until that point. Or
This
unless Zeke's really
motherfucker.
waiting for an injury. Maybe an injury happens where a team gets desperate. But
Oh, yeah.
if that doesn't happen, Zeke's definitely going back to the Cowboys. Him and Dak are too good of friends, too.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
true.
That's
very true.
I
It's
mean,
like-
that's what I believe.
Rob Gronkowski and Tom Brady. It's like, bitch, wherever we're going
Yeah,
together.
we're going together.
Right. As far as Dak, man, though, Dak's a good quarterback. He's a good, if he's your quarterback, you're going to ride with him throughout the season.
He rode with him
He
with,
faces.
for the mini dynasty, but you let him go, right? Did you let him go?
Well, so in my mini dynasty, I've had Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott the last like 2-3 years. So I usually, depending on starts, but like Dak fucked me out of a championship 2 years ago.
Right.
Piece of shit.
Yeah,
But
he
then
was 2 years
this last
ago.
year, I just rode Jalen Hurts all season and didn't
Yeah.
have to put Dak in until the bye week. I was like,
Yeah.
boop, worked perfect, and I was like, all right, here we go.
Well, the thing is with Dak is ever since his injury, he's not really using his legs as much anymore. So now he's really relying on throwing for touchdowns. What I was thinking, if Zeke doesn't come back, maybe Dak runs it a little bit more. Maybe he uses his legs a little bit more. Maybe he gets a couple more rushing touchdowns because Zeke's not there to kind of
Bitch,
carry that
I
load.
cannot stomach another injury like that, man.
I mean, I'm talking about. Well, yeah, but
That shit was nasty.
yeah, that would be wild.
We were watching that bitch right
Can't
here
think that
live.
Man, I hope. Oh God, no. Yeah,
I don't
no.
want to
Dak-
see
Dak's
any
not thinking
injuries
about
like that.
No,
I'm
Dak's
good.
He definitely ran it more last year than he did 2 years
Yes.
ago. When
Yeah.
he, first
He
came
got
back,
more
so
way
he's-
more confident.
But like I said, maybe with Zeke gone, he runs a little bit more. As far as Tony Pollard, in a non-2 QB league, Tony Pollard he's a first-round running back. I mean, he had Zeke starting last year, and he still finished top 10 in total points.
Yeah.
So
You were riding him last year.
And he's
Oh,
the clear
hell
number
yeah. I was
one
riding
now.
the shit out of Tony Pollard. Like,
Yeah.
let's get it, bitch. We're on. Everybody's like, yo, how the fuck did this guy get this guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he carried me.
I
Who
was-
the fuck? He lives like free at the end of the draft, and he's like, look at this shit, bitch.
Really late
Fuck
night
God.
draft. Everyone loves Zeke still because of Zeke's
Shit,
name.
I'm like,
Tony
fuck
Pollard
Zeke,
came out
bro.
nowhere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Sit up
Thought the same
anytime
thing.
Zeke was in. I was like, take him out.
Yeah.
Put in Pollard.
Take him behind the bleachers, beat him with the bag, take his legs out.
Straight up, bro. Oh
So
my God.
he had the same injury as Cooper Kupp, I believe.
Oof,
And they
rough.
both are doing great. They
Yeah.
both look great. Supposedly they're cutting fine. Like I said, like with the knee, it's different, but this is an ankle that they like screw in or something, and usually they can come back at a decent time. So I wouldn't worry about Tony Pollard's injury too much. Obviously, if you
crying.
draft later, you'll be able to see him through training camp and stuff like that.
That
get
shit
better reports and
destroyed
see
my
how he's
playoff
doing.
run right there. When
But-
he went down, I went down.
Yeah, I mean, he went down in the playoffs though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty late. We'll see.
I
That's
was like,
that's the only
wait.
thing is that he got injured.
One more
so
week,
late.
please.
See how he comes back. But otherwise, he's a top tier. He catches the ball. He runs the ball inside. He scores touchdowns. Tony Pollard's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's move along to the New York Giants.
Oh, yeah. The re-signed Daniel
Guys,
Jones.
it's smoky again. Look how we're in New York. It was orange.
Oh, it's
Yep.
the same stadium too, right?
Fucking orange.
Same
Yeah.
stadium. Yep.
in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's not.
Daniel Jones is back, like we mentioned. Saquon Barkley. Adam, you seem unconcerned about the playing on the
Yeah.
franchise tag, I believe is the sitch.
I don't think Saquon's gonna sit out. Like I
Nah,
said,
he
I
doesn't
think-
seem like the type.
I
he
think
needs some money,
Jacobs-
bro.
I don't.
You would lose so much money sitting out.
Yes.
I mean, maybe. Both these running backs would. He's a little bit older than Jacobs, right?
It's like
Jacobs
10 mil.
Came out a couple like 2 or 3
Minimum
years
10 mil
after.
you're losing.
Yeah.
Or sitting out.
I mean,
A game.
is that what the franchise tag is? Is 10 mil?
No,
Well,
no,
I
his
think it's
franchise tag is like
a lot of
13,
that
I
has
feel
to
like.
do with what round you were drafted in. He's a first rounder, so his tags.
This isn't his first contract though.
This is his first.
Third.
No, isn't.
It'd be his third contract, I think. I think he already had like a small extension.
No.
Was this still his rookie contract?
Go on the old SPO track. And
I'm curious.
See what we can dig
I didn't
up.
look that up.
But they did. They drafted a new rookie here, Eric Gray. That's just a backup. They still have Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Wandale Robinson. They drafted Jalen Hyatt.
10 mil, yeah, you said. 10 mil franchise.
Yeah, I think he'll play.
Yeah, he'll play. That's 10 milli.
Maybe Jacobs will too, but
Yeah.
the thing is like, for Jacobs, we're talking about Cooks faking an injury. I'm sure the Raiders aren't going to be that good this year.
Nah.
Yo,
No.
So
why are we still talking about the Raiders with fucking that wonderful man of a talent of a catcher? Why is he on that team again?
I don't. Because
He
Oh,
needs to
Devontae.
go.
he was buddies
I mean,
with
he
Derek
wishes,
Carr,
I'm
then they
sure. Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
shipped his
Yo,
fucking ass out.
he did the fucking Andrew Luck. He's fucking
But-
not really, but
no, I
insane.
can see Jacobs like maybe saying his hamstring hurts. I can see Saquon playing. Saquon has too much pride. He trains too hard.
Oh, yeah,
and he's
his
been
legs,
injured too much. He
them
has
quad-
something to
I
prove.
look at those legs and my quads
The
hurt.
thing is, if Saquon has another year like last year, he's still gonna get he's gonna get paid.
Yeah,
But they want to get him cheap because they had to sign Daniel Jones.
they didn't have to.
So that doesn't scare me too
They
much.
didn't have to.
I think Saquon's gonna play, and obviously he's a top 3 running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you have? CMC and Eckler in front of him, and that's it.
Yeah,
I have Taylor regressing back to a top
Okay.
5.
Yeah, I can see him moving up a little bit. Anthony Richardson might make a difference. I can see
I-
Bijan Robinson being top 5 or 6.
I can see Saquon, and the only other player I really see up there, top 5, is Nick Chubb.
The thing is with Nick Chubb I guess it's if we're talking PPR league. If it's a non-PPR league or maybe in a half PPR, Nick Chubb would be up there. But otherwise, I just don't see Nick Chubb making it without those catches. Unless he
He's
unless
done it
becomes that
before,
year.
and now Kareem Hunt's not there.
Yeah,
And I think that should help
That would be the change.
significantly.
If
Significantly.
he starts getting some of those receptions, Nick Chubb would definitely could be top 5. I
if he
agree
got
with
like
that.
don't drop them
if you got
fucking
like
balls,
20,
bro.
Yeah.
I hate
top
that
5,
shit.
baby. Easy
I mean, if he
money.
just got like 3 targets a game, Nick Chubb would be looking
I'm
pretty.
with it.
Yeah.
3 targets, baby.
But otherwise, I still take Saquon before Nick Chubb.
A
I would
touchdown,
say.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
100
yeah, absolutely.
yards,
Yeah,
50
absolutely.
catching yards,
No
please.
doubt.
Thank you.
I'll probably still take Bijan before Nick Chubb.
I think a lot
You're
of
taking
people
Bijan?
are going to do that.
Yeah. If you just look at what Derrick Henry did under this guy's offense, he had like over 350 touches. Bijan's going to easily hit 350 too, probably. Yeah, they're going to feed him
Bijan.
big time. Anyways,
Bijan.
that's the Falcons. That's for another.
Yeah, another time.
Daniel Jones, though, I think he's better than a lot of people think.
Oh.
And I'm not even talking about like being like a good quarterback to help your team win. I'm talking about fantasy wise. So
He
he
does
was
have
actually
them legs. He can run.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the stat I was going to bring up. He was one of only 5 quarterbacks to rush for over 700 yards.
Damn.
Right? So Lamar rushed for over 700 yards and he got hurt.
Yeah.
Can you name the other quarterbacks?
The other quarterbacks are going to be
Josh
3 more.
Allen
Allen,
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
and over 700.
Someone rushed for 1,100 yards last year as a quarterback.
Oh, fuck me.
You already know.
What's his,
Justin
No,
Fields.
what's the team?
Yeah, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields.
But think about that.
Fuck you, Justin Fields.
Fuck, I know. I don't feel mad about it.
Daniel Jones is literally producing the same.
That's why he's not offering it to us.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Tim.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, he's got a sheet of fucking
sorry.
stats printed
Oh,
out.
yeah, no, I
I don't know
prepared.
off the top of my head.
For sure. I wouldn't be able to pull this stuff up on the spot. I don't know what to look up. It took me a second to find some of the stuff I want to look up. But
No, you're good.
um,
I like that you took the time for that shit.
yeah,
Holy
no,
shit.
of course.
It gave me a boner.
But that's hilarious.
It's just under the table.
You
guys.
can't see it because it's under the table.
I mean,
It
I
happened.
can, but the camera can't. That's it.
Yeah, you can. But the camera can't.
yeah. It's funny. But he was actually top 8 in points per game. He was top 9 in total points. I mean, he's definitely it was a top 1 quarterback last year. It's his second year under Dayball. They signed him for a reason. Like I said,
Oh
follow
my
the money.
God.
They're going to use him. They don't care if he's running. And then
Fuck you, Tim.
if he's a top rusher, as in like if he's rushing the same amount of yards as Hurts and Allen, then he's probably producing decent amount of fantasy numbers, I'd imagine. Because those guys are over 700 yards.
That's
killing
good,
it.
bro.
That is
And
good.
then you have Waller in the red zone now.
Yes,
So it's
sir.
only
If he's
gonna get
alive.
better if Waller stays
If he's
healthy.
alive.
Yeah, exactly. As long as he stays healthy, he'll still
I
be a
need
little
him
dangerous.
alive.
He's 31 years old now, but He'll still be nice. The
Fuck,
other thing
that's
is,
old.
They don't really have receivers. Shepard's coming off a knee injury. Wan'Dale Robinson's coming off a knee injury.
Thank you.
Hyatt's a rookie. Slayton, you know, he catches some balls downfield, but he's never like a 10, 11, 12 target guy. So it's going to be Saquon, Darren Waller, and Jones. That's why Jones is probably going to use his legs quite a bit because he has no one to throw to.
I forgot I had this towel here.
Yeah, you had it, and then you didn't even use it.
I don't know if you guys understand this, how fucking hot these lights can get.
Oh, I believe it.
And I sweat like a fucking whore in church. So.
Yes, he does.
Woo!
We're going to have to get you like a little personal fan right here.
Yeah, just a little. I was thinking about that, getting like a fan that I could just blow on our balls.
Right.
It would 1,000% keep us cool.
If you guys get one,
if
I get
LSU
one.
could do it with their helmets, we could do it with.
I was just saying that. Like, what do we get like the helmet or like the shoulder pad coolers? And, like,
oh my God, this
fucking
bitch.
locked in here. Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
No,
very
but
nuts.
I think Waller's gonna be healthy, and I think he's due for a positive touchdown regression this
I
year.
hope he does
and you can
good.
get him fucking dirt cheap for tight ends.
So you
6th,
telling
7th
me
round.
that I have
That's a
to
steal.
look at Daniel Jones this year, but I like a little wombo combo, like, you know what I mean? Like if I have a little bit of Daniel Jones, I'm gonna want Sterling Shepard, but Sterling
No,
Shepard
fuck
is
that
not
noise.
gonna be.
I would recommend not that guy.
Yeah, you know
if
what
you
I'm
wanted
saying?
to do the combo, I would honestly obviously, if you got Saquon, great. If you can go with that running back QB combo, they're going to get all the rushing yards, and they're probably going to get all the touchdowns. I would say Waller would be the other guy who's going to get some touchdowns.
Now
These
Darius
receivers are going to be
Slayton?
tough unless this rookie kills it. Then
No.
I wouldn't expect much out of these
The
other
rumors
guys
he's
too
running
much.
with the third string.
Yeah,
like,
so
not good.
Yeah,
Not a
that's
good
tough
look.
for me to. Yeah, that's a free agency. Like, wait a couple weeks, maybe you can steal them, pay a little bit more to get them later on. But
Yep.
otherwise, I would, if I can get Daniel Jones, if I have Saquon Barkley, maybe that is the Daniel. Maybe I skip on grabbing a Hurts or Mahomes, and I basically, wait a little longer, build my team, and then grab Daniel Jones a little later on.
Yeah.
For that combo.
He's
I'd
not
be
gonna
okay
be
with
getting
that,
got
for sure.
until like 8, 6.
Yeah.
7.
Way
As-
later.
as, like what in the round?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I can get Daniel Jones in like round 8.
Free.
Oh my God, yeah.
10th round,
Yeah,
bro.
all day.
Like, honestly.
Yeah, because like I said, it's nice having Hurts, but he's scoring 18 to 20 points a game probably. So I think Mahomes was at like 24. So it's not that big of a difference if you're building your team and you get better receivers that maybe you can trade for other people too. So
Yeah.
I'm okay with building your team and grabbing a quarterback league in 1 quarterback leagues. Obviously, in a 2 quarterback league, Daniel Jones is going to be a top 6 pick probably. Like if he doesn't go in the 5th or 6th round, I'll be shocked. Just because of his running ability, you don't get a lot of guys in the later rounds that can really throw the ball. So you have to get those guys that can run the ball.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he's in 2 quarterback leagues or super flex. He's 100% going to be drafted probably top 5 rounds.
I love it.
I'm going to be surprised.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You mentioned Jalen Hurts, so let's move along to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
Super Bowl hangover. Jalen Hurts with a historic QB performance. I don't know what else he could have fucking done to
Not fumble that one play.
not fumble that. Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
but
yep.
his defense could have stepped the fuck up. I don't know. But anyways,
They
they got
Yeah, it
Jalen
just like
Hurts.
fell out of his
Mahomes.
hand. It just
Pat
fell
Mahomes.
out. God was
He
just
was
like,
facing Pat
no.
Mahomes. They were facing Pat Mahomes. You give the defense a break.
Oh my God.
Never.
And they were slipping all over the place, but
Oh,
both teams were.
speaking, I'm glad you brought
Both
that
teams
up.
were.
Yeah, the
That's
grass.
that's a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah.
So the NFL actually today decided to come out and go, yeah, it was the players' shoes.
Oh God.
Fuck that.
Why would you
go
even say anything
fuck
about
yourselves.
it? Like, just leave it be. It's gone.
You know how many people change their shoes?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
They had like
The
50,000
field was
pairs
just
of shoes.
experimental
No one's complaining
garbage.
about it. Both teams play on the same
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
So
Some bullshit.
everybody had bad shoes.
Yeah.
They didn't have other shoes they changed into. You know these guys have multiple shoes on the sideline or in the locker room that they can
Yeah.
change into to see if spikes work
Straight
differently
up.
on these things. Like,
It's the classic.
That's a terrible
We
thing
did
that
an
they said.
investigation on ourselves and we found nothing wrong.
We looked in the mirror. We said,
Great.
all right, it was you guys.
dummies. That was-
But the rest of the Philadelphia Eagles, they've added DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny in free agency. Boston Scott is still around, guys.
Love it.
But no more Miles Sanders. Gonzo.
Fuck them.
The wide receiver core is still intact. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. They've added Olamide Zacchaeus.
Oh,
Zacchaeus,
okay.
yeah.
He used to play for the
It's okay.
Falcons. And they've got Dallas Goedert, and they've added the rookie Dalton Keene to the mix. What are we thinking, Adam? You're the fantasy expert of the show, apparently.
Oh no.
For real shit. We don't even run
Tim,
this.
Tim asked, "What's the name of your podcast?"
Oh my God.
Blaze and Blake.
Blazing
Blazing
Blake.
Blake.
There you go. You heard it here first.
go.
Blazing Blake. Well, if you need a studio to produce, we're
Yeah, we're
happy
right
to
here.
help.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. You know what? I might. I actually want to stream me watching football games.
Oh
yeah,
my
bro.
God.
Because as much as I do this for fantasy, I know football even more. Like
Oh, yeah.
fantasy's like the side note, but talking about actual football, man, that's a whole different story.
Oh, you want to go back to football analysis, Evan?
Oh shit.
Man.
I used to
like
watch. Do you ever watch like the? It's called the All 22. No, that's all like the coach camera angles, and
Oh,
you can see
really?
all the you can actually see the plays
Oh,
develop.
please
and
send me that. Because the game against Pittsburgh against Carolina, when they had the camera behind them,
yeah,
it was like the only game they've ever done that. Obviously it was a Steeler game,
Yeah.
but that was just the best view in my opinion.
Oh, it was such a
I want
great
to see
view.
what the quarterback sees so
Yeah.
bad. I don't care about these side views where you don't see some guys running their routes. Like I want to see everything developing. And when I go to a football game, I actually set up high so I can see everything develop.
Yeah.
I want to see. I don't know how they'll do it, but I would love to see. You remember WWE Backlash where they used the drone for Bad Bunny
Oh yeah.
swoop-ins with
Oh,
like
okay,
drones and
yeah.
stuff like that? They would look so fucking cool.
They were
That's-
doing it on the USFL, bitch.
yeah, like oh they were.
Yeah, and
I'm
bitch, the players have helmet cams, motherfucker.
Oh come, what the fuck, NFL? Come on.
Yeah.
That's
way
definitely gonna
cooler.
happen.
That's way
I mean,
cooler.
these cameras are only gonna get better. They're gonna.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. Honestly, I think it's amazing when they get certain angles for some of these challenges.
Yes.
It's so impressive to me. But
Or-
those guys, the way they can zoom in and out when the ball is coming.
Conversely, somehow they just lose an angle.
that's a
Yeah.
talent. Yeah, exactly.
Bitch.
That's funny.
Yo, I'm sorry, bitch, but when the Patriots got that touchdown, they were like, "Oh no, we only have one angle of the goddamn touchdown. One angle.
I don't remember that play.
Suck
Lies.
my ass."
Yeah. That's wild. That's shocking. That's you guys. They
But
didn't
you
like
know,
for
we
sure.
already got shit on, so they're like, "Ah, fuck them. They
Yeah.
can't say anything.
That's funny. They've won enough.
They won enough.
Yeah.
They cheated enough."
That's funny. What do you guys
Fuck
think
'em.
about the Eagles?
Oh, the Eagles. I think
That
they're
Super
gonna
Bowl
come
hangover
back.
is very real.
No, bitch.
Yes,
they're
it's-
not gonna Super Bowl hangover this bitch.
Not Jalen Hurts though, right?
No.
He's too determined.
Too determined.
Not Joe Burrow.
I mean, they made it
Not
back.
Cam Newton.
Joe
They were
Burrow
one
was
game
coming.
away.
Come on,
Joe
dude.
Burrow was coming
Joe
back.
Burrow was
Fucking
one game
break.
away. So if
Joe
I get
Burrow
Jalen
was
Hurts in
one
fantasy,
play
and he's
away.
one game away from the Super Bowl, I think
Yeah.
I'm looking pretty good. Right? I think they'll be okay.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
But Dallas could
I
easily
just
win this
say,
division.
Don't expect what we saw last year.
Right, they were a little dominant early that we
Yes.
didn't, but they had a really easy schedule last year. That's what we have to remember. It's going to be a lot harder schedule, so they'll definitely lose a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think their offensive line might be a tad bit worse, but they'll still
Yeah.
run the ball like crazy. Now, honestly, I think the difference maker are their running backs, surprisingly enough.
Yeah,
running backs?
I think they upgraded.
I think they upgraded for sure. Miles
Yeah.
Sanders is a great running back. Don't get me wrong. I mean, for fantasy, he was kind of hit or miss. Here's the thing.
I like Rashad Penny.
If Swift gets hurt and Penny stays healthy, I think Penny's gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
And the other way around, if
DeAndre
Penny
Swift
gets
is
hurt
just
and
touchdowns. He's
Swift
just
stays
touchdowns.
healthy, he's probably gonna kill it. These other two guys, Gainwell and Boston Scott, they'll be.
Yeah,
they'll
look at their
fill in.
touches,
Boston
yeah.
Scott scores a touchdown against the Giants every single year. If you look up his stat, I think he has a touchdown every game against the Giants in his career.
fuck?
So when they play the Giants,
this
just play
motherfucker.
Boston Scott for that reason.
Guess I'm picking up
Just a
Boston
crazy stat
Scott
for
when
you
they're
guys.
playing the Giants. Easy 7.
Look up their schedule. Hang on. I need
That's
2 easy
hilarious.
wins.
But here's getting Rashad Penny as late as you can get him. Maybe you can get him like round 9, round 10,
yeah,
round
I'm-
11.
I'm
That's actually
swooping
pretty,
in.
honestly, if I can get him
Like
that
a
late,
falcon,
I'm probably
bitch.
going to take him. Here's the thing with
Scooping him up.
Swift. Here's some comparisons with Swift who he's being drafted around. Swift, James Conner, Akers, Miles Sanders. Like, who would you take out of there?
Swift. I don't like Akers. I don't like Connor. I don't like.
The only good thing about
I like
Conner is
Akers
that he
this
catches
year.
the ball and he's the number 1 running back. Miles Sanders is behind a really good offensive line. But, man, if Swift catches the ball like he does last year, he's dangerous, especially
Yes.
with the offensive line like that. So Swift might be the answer.
Yeah.
But getting Penny way later and maybe grabbing Connor, that might be something to think
Handcuff
about.
that bitch.
So it's just something that, like, Swift's not going to get all the carries. They're going to give Penny the ball plenty of times. I wouldn't just totally discard him thinking Swift is going to run away with the backfield. I truly don't believe that. And
Well,
Penny
that's-
signed for a short, cheap deal. 'cause
Absolutely.
He's probably determined.
Oh, yeah.
He's only been injured, so he wants to get paid once. and he loves Jalen Hurts.
Loves.
Penny loves Jalen Hurts.
Ooh.
He loves him. If you go watch his interview, he talks really highly on Jalen Hurts.
Nice.
Well, we can play the same game with A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Would you
Okay.
rather have A.J. Brown first, second round, almost
Okay.
guaranteed,
Probably second.
or Devonta Smith, who's usually going third, fourth?
Probably third. Yeah,
Devontae
or fourth
Smith.
maybe. If I can get
taking
Devontae Smith in the fourth, I would take Devontae Smith
Yeah.
in the fourth. If I'm grabbing Smith in the third, I might want A.J. Brown in the second. But here's the thing is that A.J. Brown, they were both top 10 in points last year. I think Smith's going to get better.
Yeah.
I think Smith's going to get better.
I think
it's
he's
his
gonna be
third
very
year.
wide receiver.
And
Now-
it's another year with Jalen Hurts and more attention to A.J. Brown again. They're going to open – they both had over
Here, boy.
135 targets last year. Brown had 145. He only had 10 more targets than Devontae Smith. That's not that big of a difference.
You've been chosen.
Like
Yeah.
Tyreek – oh, yes. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, their difference in targets were probably like 40 or 50. But Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown were only 10. So if you think you can grab Devontae Smith in the fourth round, that's a steal. He'll probably go in the third, though. I would imagine he'll go in the third.
I love that Baggy's tail is just wiggling up on the thing.
He's having a good time. Having a good
Yeah,
time.
he likes you. So does Tim. Tim says you obviously know a shit ton about formation and player positioning against their own teammates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Maryland formation.
You're right. He is wearing 2 pieces of NFL clothing. He also got his terrible towel and our memorial surfboard.
Yeah, my buddy Steven gave me this. He
Hell yeah, our buddy
unfortunately had an
Steven.
accident. I think you did a shout out to him.
Hell yeah.
But he was on a cruise and bought this for me. He didn't know how to spell my last name, so he wrote what's on my name tag at work,
This motherfucker
which is Captain Handsome. It's
could
really
have
funny.
easily been on fucking Facebook.
You are.
But Steven
a
is
handsome dude.
Steven was probably drunk as hell. He was like, yo, just do the Captain Handsome, man.
No, yeah, well, no. Yeah, oh, no, they had no service. He was on the cruise or something.
Ay, caramba.
Yeah, something like that. It
I
was
know
pretty
that's
funny.
right.
We have our own surfboard from Mexico.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
This was our first logo that we ever had.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Fourth and
That's
dirty.
perfect.
Same thing. No service. Trying to I can't show him a picture. It's like, all
Right.
right, I'm gonna start describing stuff to you. Let's see what you can spray paint, man.
They're like a football.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
You did
looks
again.
great.
They're crazy good artists.
Yeah.
I got this card somewhere.
It's good. It's
We'll have to
very
shout
good.
them out again.
It's funny.
I completely forgot my place was at.
We're going to Washington Commanders.
Washington Commanders.
Oh yes.
So
got
we do have a
Sam
new
Howell.
OC. Eric Bieniemy has
Yep.
finally left the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. So it
But-
should be good.
But, sir, there is still a problem.
Yep.
The QB situation. We've got Sam
It's
Howell
worse than the Patriots situation.
and Jacoby Brissett. Got a new team. Fuck yeah. Love it.
I mean, Sam Howell's expected to start, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the current running.
The only stock I'm touching up in this bitch is gonna be Terry McLaurin.
Really?
Yep.
I kind of like Antonio Gibson late.
I think that depends if it's a PPR league.
Yes.
If it's not a PPR league, then Brian Robinson might be the running back you grab.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be the goal line guy. He's going
Yes.
to get the bulk of the carries.
Yeah,
But
he
I
got
agree
his
with you.
ass nice
Gibson's
and good.
definitely my guy
He's
if it's not a PPR league.
not
Or
injured.
if it is a PPR league.
I'm with it.
I want
I
to
don't
count out Dotson.
you
I think
want to?
I think Jahan Dotson will get some work.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, so you
He's
said
very
only Scary
talented.
Terry. I think Jahan Dotson will do his. Remember, he's going to be a sophomore, and sophomore receivers usually that's when their breakout year happens. So it all depending on Sam Howell. He had, I think, 3 catches and 72 yards, something like that, with Sam Howell's only start last year. So it's not
We
too
usually
bad.
say the person's third year is their breakout year.
I think it's their sophomore year now.
Sophomore year, I feel like they still young puppies. I feel like if you're
Maybe.
a good ass sophomore and you break out in your sophomore year, then that's good as fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like all the time.
I wouldn't be surprised, especially because Terry, he gets a lot of attention.
Yeah,
so if
he can
takes attention, Dotson's gonna be the
reposition his
next guy
ass
over.
to catch a goddamn ball real good.
Yeah, and like I said, they both did pretty well with Howell. He spread the ball around the enemy's offense. The thing is with him is that he's going to love Curtis Samuel. So he's going to get involved. He's going to be the McCall Hardman. He's going to be the gadget guy. He's going to be getting reverses or like little pitches and things like that. So he's going to get some
the
action too.
Wi-Fi package.
Yeah, I was waiting, but Tim says that we can we'll have Wi-Fi if we book through Tim Cruise.
That's
He'll get us-
funny.
hook us up with the high
on
Wi-Fi
the
package.
cruise. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. God damn it, Steven. But yeah, I mean, honestly though, I still wait on these receivers.
I'm
It's
not
hard for
liking
me to pull
Curtis
the trigger because of
Samuel.
their quarterback situation. Their head coach doesn't like to throw the ball a lot.
No.
So it's every single year it's hard for me to grab Terry McLaurin unless I have 2 receivers already.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He's not a receiver 1 or 2 for me. And,
No, he's a flex bitch.
It's usually because of the quarterback situation, and I never liked the Washington's offense. They're always
Hell
hard.
no.
They always have a decent defense,
So
but their offense is tough to watch.
that brings up the question: what is Eric Bieniemy going to bring to this team? Because
Organization. That's
Andy
about
Reid
it.
called the plays in Kansas City,
Yeah, I mean,
so
he'll
I'm very
probably,
curious to see.
it's probably gonna be a stylistic thing.
Okay.
He'll put his own touches to it,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it'll be similar to what Andy Reid was doing. But I would imagine that Rivera is still gonna be Rivera. He's still gonna want to run the ball the majority of the time.
Hard-nosed football.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to play good defense. He
Yup.
wants to milk the clock.
Yep.
Like that's just his personality. And maybe Eric Bieniemy, maybe their plan is to move him to head coach next year if they ever really
Oh.
go with it. Maybe that's in the works. Yeah, so if that's the case, that means he has full reins.
Okay.
I mean, he'd be dancing.
Yeah, he would definitely be dancing.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it just again is dependent on Sam Howell.
You were not lying.
If Sam Howell, rushes for 300 yards and throws 20 touchdowns or throws 15 and
I think he
only
needs to
8
get like 500
interceptions,
yards.
he's gonna run.
Yeah, I think he needs to get to 500.
If he runs for 500 yards and then he's
And
gonna
throws
be,
for like 15
in
to
a
20,
2-quarterback
like you said?
league, you want Sam Howell on your
Yeah.
team. Because when I mentioned the stat about the 700 rushing yards, the next guy was at like 400 plus.
Yeesh.
So 500 is quite a bit.
Hell yeah.
If Howell's getting up that high, I don't know if he's quite a rusher. He had 35 yards, the only start he had, which is okay. He did rush for a touchdown, so that's kind of cool. Saying he's mobile near the goal line, that he can rush in there. But he still didn't break 200 yards passing.
Hey, we know that what's his name?
It's a tough situation.
The Chargers. What's the quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
He's not very mobile, but he can run into the goal line.
I think he's a lot more mobile than people
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Remember last year he
ran
hurt
like
his
five-
ribs,
yeah, it
so
was like
he
5.
stopped running. But if you go look at his rookie year, he actually, I think, had probably 400 or 500 rushing yards. I wouldn't be
Nasty.
surprised if it's over 350, no doubt.
Look at
But,
that shit.
he's more mobile than people think. I think. Sam
Oh, yeah.
Howell's just, I don't know.
You want Sam Howell to be this guy?
I don't think And I think inevitably we might see Jacoby Brissett, who he can throw the ball sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sometimes.
mean, if they go to Jacoby Brissett, they're going for that first pick.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get
And
rid
they're
of
going for Sam Howell,
Rivera.
they're seeing what they have.
Bieniemy gets promoted, then he gets to take his
Yeah.
shot at a QB.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And here's the thing,
Ooh.
though. If they go
Deep
that
cut.
route, I
You
would
heard it
not
here
be-
first. For the
Give
dirty.
me that evil Morty.
Yeah, exactly.
Evil Morty right there.
We know
He's
this.
playing the long game.
He's planning.
He's playing.
What I was going to say, though, is that if they end up at Jacoby Brissett, I wouldn't be surprised if they trade Terry McLaurin.
Thank
Oh, yeah.
you to Slides Go for this wonderful
Oh yeah, we gotta say thank you for letting us use
for
your
letting us
timeshare
use our
presentation.
Timeshare presentation.
Check them out. SlidesGo.com.
Hell to the yeah. Oh yeah. You know it.
If you have questions about the AFC or NFC East, you can hit us up at show.
You can hit Adam up at his phone number. No, I was kidding.
yeah 407. I'm just kidding. Adam, thank you so much for
Thanks for having me,
coming
guys.
on us.
I really appreciate it.
That
This was
you
awesome.
you seriously came prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
and you
think
made
I
my
talked too
job easy.
much.
It was great.
Yeah, it's
I mostly agreed with you too, so it worked out
For
well.
real. There was a few things I disagree, but I talked to my paddle fish all the time.
You know, I
about
mostly
yeah.
disagree with your choice of teams,
this. Oh, 100%.
but given how knowledgeable you are about football,
that has to.
I believe you're going to be a great competitor in the
Yeah.
Filthy Casual League.
It's gonna beat my ass.
I think you're going to be a great addition, man.
Can't
Yeah.
wait to dance at the end of the league.
Oh my God, no! That league does not have any.
I'll watch you dance.
A
That'd be-
bad.
You get kicked out.
Yeah, you just get
Kick
kicked
the fuck
out.
out.
Oh, there you go. That's
There's a
funny.
few that I got kicked out this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, you
it's-
suck, you lose. So
Yeah.
you're
It's
gone.
exclusive.
It is exclusive.
Well, I
was like,
appreciate you
if-
guys having me. I really.
Of course,
Great.
where
Of
can we
course, we
find
love
you?
doing
Yeah.
this. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so
Yeah, I'm glad we
Thanks for
finally
popping my
worked it
chair.
out. I would have loved to have you on for the Steelers. That would have been cool.
Yes.
Maybe the start of the North, but
I I might talk way more if it's about the same.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right, so Troy Polamalu.
Yeah,
was
you-
37.
If you guys go back 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Adam, do you have anything you want to plug before we head out?
Yeah,
Where
I
can
mean,
the people find you?
yeah, I mean, I have an Instagram. You can find me at I believe it's Flanny2023. But other than that, that's all I have going on. I'm a bartender at Paddlefish, so come see me. For
Hell
lunch
yeah,
sometime.
he's a
Yeah.
great
Grab a
bartender.
drink. Yeah, I got you. I'll buy you a beer. But yeah, other than that, I hope to be back here sometime.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
We love.
Sure.
We'll
You gonna be at the
back.
Semantics wonderful draft party?
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
Maybe,
Tim has. He says he's gonna buy you tons of drinks if you come draft
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. That's,
And you may or may not even be playing in that league. You're gonna be joining our league.
Right,
That's a
yeah.
whole
But if I'm
different
in that
show, a
league
whole
and
different
I-
listener league.
I want to
Yeah.
be in that league that I'm drafting for Tim, and then I want to draft right after Tim.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And
okay.
then
I
just
pick your
make
team,
two,
and then I
yeah.
pick my team.
So I kind of want these guys, but not really, and then I can pick my team.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna set him up alley-oop, bitch, on his shit.
Don't tell him.
Okay.
Is he still watching? Oh.
Oh yeah, he's in
still
here.
Yeah, Tim. I guess you did accidentally sponsor us, but Spider-Man. Everyone gets one. So
Hell
go to
yeah.
Tim Cruise's for all your cruise needs.
Hell yeah, Tim Cruise. We will
Cruise.
gladly do that.
Tim Cruise, do you want to come on?
Hell yeah, for real, bitch.
hit us up,
We will
hit us up.
gladly partner up with anything that you want to do as well.
If you want to hit us up, we're, like I mentioned, show at fourthanddirty.com is our emails.
Hell yeah.
At Fourth and Dirty on all the socials,
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter,
and TikTok.
and
We
TikTok.
gotta start putting more videos.
Yeah, we gotta
up
start
there.
putting more videos on TikTok.
Check out our super fun, awesome, duper website. Like I mentioned, we got a whole
Hell
we have a
yes.
community spotlight page. Adam, if you don't mind, would you mind being our first spotlight?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do I
yeah.
gotta do?
You're gonna
Beautiful.
dance, and we're gonna film it.
Oh my gosh.
Put it on this website.
Hit us up on our wonderful emails. Show at fourthanddirty.com, Evan at fourthanddirty.com, and Jesse at fourthanddirty.com.
Yeah, right there on the website is all the fun.
All the hyperlinks.
There is a.
If you have any questions that you didn't get to ask Adam, please hit us up on our email so we can get those questions to Adam or
got
follow
you guys.
him.
I
and
got
then
your
get
back.
'em,
Absolutely.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
You know?
It doesn't have to be about the East either.
Yeah.
No.
It could be about
It could be the West.
anything
Sure, I
about
got you.
football or anything about life.
Yeah, formations.
Yeah,
He's
about
a
life.
wise man, he told
Yeah.
me. He's
Yeah.
a wise man.
Yeah.
Tim
If I told him
says
that. That's not very wise.
He's
though.
okay if you alley-oop his team because your picks will still be better than anything he's got.
Oh my God, I'm
All
dead.
right, yeah.
All right.
Full confidence.
All
on
All
that.
right, I like it.
Yeah.
So we'll.
good.
I'm dreaming of those
figure it out.
fucking rock pit fucking pulled chicken.
brisket tacos.
No,
Oh.
those two, but
No,
the
fuck
pulled
you.
chicken egg rolls.
Oh, those are good too.
Those are
I
so
like the
fucking good.
brisket tacos.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Now
that
I
shit
gotta
is
go eat.
delicious. I
Fucking
can't wait.
delicious.
I can't wait.
All right, guys. You can find me on the social medias at Madonna Jesse, at Jesse
yeah.
Madonna. Evan, where can the people find you at?
Right before we do that, you didn't say Twitch, YouTube for us as well, and the podcast players, Apple, Google, Spotify, and Stitcher.
We're getting there.
We're good.
Well, because I was going to say, we'll
Okay.
be back in 2 weeks on the 17th, live on Twitch. Of course, you can always find us on the YouTubes if you want to watch later on.
Yes.
I had a plan.
Okay.
I never have a plan.
Oh my God.
I make it up as we go.
You can find me on the wonderful Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Evan the Mighty 96. Ya tu sabes.
baby.
Okay.
Give me some music.
Before we do the other music, we're gonna do this music. We're gonna do this music.
Take it off, Adam.
All right.
Woo! All right, guys. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
ya.
Bye.
You guys were amazing.